Crusher!
He's trying to guide, believers to what he truly thinks is right. He's reading from a manuscript of scientific law. Throw away the rest, but you don't need it anymore. Tree crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. To land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means.
Boom, boom, boom.
You're live.
Yes, I am. Can everyone hear me? I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah.
I hope so. Hey there. Hello, everyone. Oh, look at this. Lord B, $10 super stickers. What's up?
Super
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Pinky's got another. Uh-oh. Why am I frozen?
Uh-oh.
Why am I frozen? What's going on?
know.
What is going on?
Remember
Okay.
Paranormal?
Woo! I'm having a little trouble here. A little trouble. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it clears up. Hopefully. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, good. Good. Because I totally forgot to turn on the microphones. I had everything set up. The basic routine is to come in here, get Donna set up on the laptop off to the side, then I set up, and I got distracted and all this, and I'm playing the opening and I'm watching it. I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting really close. And then I look down, I'm like, oh shit, microphones aren't on. They're not going to hear us. And I'm going to be like, why? What's going on? Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. Woo, woo. Okay, let's say hi to some people.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you agree. We got Cat Mac is in the house. It's date night. Malachi's here. Blast Rights is here. Oliver. Oh, Oliver. It's been a while since I've caught a Kenny live. Oh, I know. It's been a while. Good to see you again. Little Miss Mayhem 13 is in the house. Pinky's in the house with her little unicorn. It's awesome. Michael Burkeen is here. We got Leanne K. Lucas Parazone. Hello. Are you new? I don't recognize that name, but if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. But if I'm not, welcome. Good to see you here. We got Laura B, who is awesome. Michael Smorto. Jay Kitten's in the house. What's up, Jay Kitten? Wandering Wenchy is in the house. Chris Williams. Shauna. Good to see you again. We got another cat in the house going in lurk mode. Nice. Amy's here. Hello, Amy. Julie N, obscure reference man, is in the house. Aneurysm. Oh, hope that didn't hurt. There's the name I cannot pronounce.
Just don't even try.
Mancat. I'm just gonna call you Mancat until I get a good pronunciation. Calamity. I like that. That's cool. You're in the house. Jay Menace. Let me see. Diane's in the house. Diana Fodor. Nice to see you. And Craig Sewell. Am I saying that right? Sewell or Sewell? Chris 52 in the house. Hello. And I'm getting there. I'm getting near the bottom, I think. Did I get everybody yet? Shannon Elizabeth. The Shannon Elizabeth? Horror of horror. What's up?
Wandering
Wenchie. I think I did say that. I think so. I see. You know what's weird is that I see so many of these people throughout the week.
Yeah.
Jamie, hello. At other like lives that I'm so used to, like I'm never sure if I called them out or not. But hey, Fantastic Publishing, the original Shannon Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay, the OG. All right, let's go over the rules because we need. Oh, who else? Pam. Pam. Did I miss Pam?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Pam. All right, let me find the rules. There they are. Rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions. That's what this show is about. It's a learning show. You ask questions. I try to give you answers. If I don't have an answer, I try to look it up. And if I don't have an answer, I put it in my notebook. And then we'll talk about it later. Rule number 2 is that I don't know everything, which is obvious. It's painfully obvious sometimes when I'm sitting here like I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. But if I don't know, I will try to figure it out. Wait, there's rules? Where we're going, we don't need rules. Oh. I made it strong.
Oh, I didn't
It hit me kind of, it snuck up on me.
I'm like, I didn't do it.
You know when you start to take a drink and you're waiting, you know when it's gonna hit your lips, but then all of a sudden it hits before you're ready, and you're like, that's all right. Rule number 3, we follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that's be nice. You can be in the chat room, you can discuss things, you can ask questions, you can have conversations, you can debate. That's cool. Please don't devolve into name calling. This is not a place for calling each other names or just being mean, because if you're mean, Donna will kick your ass out.
Yeah, I don't like mean people.
Is tonight just cracking, or are you going wild again?
Did you mix it?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
All 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, so
Lord.
good.
This is not my fault. I did not smoke tonight. This is all.
Rule number 4 is that if you do have a question for tonight, please do us a favor, put a capital Q in front of it. That way it makes it easier for Donna to pick it out from the rest of the chat.
Not responsible if it doesn't have a Q.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a Q and
can't
she misses it, it's not on her.
Yeah.
Rule number 5. Drink up. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that rule. I mean, we are at a bar, so we drink up. All right, so let's see here. Few things I want to say before we get to any questions as they start rolling in. I see they're already rolling in. That's awesome. Couple things from last week. So, this is not my fault. So we're gonna see what we learned last week. So cover your ears because it's gonna get loud.
I feel like it needs another little before it comes on.
Before it comes
Yeah, like
back to
I
us.
feel like it needed like
it needs something
one
more.
Dun-dun-dun.
I want to point out my shirt. I'm with Unusual, which points directly at me.
You stole my shirt.
I did not.
You
this
did.
is mine. You have a shirt that says I'm with Strange.
Right.
And points to me.
I'd rather be unusual.
Yeah. I'd rather be Strange. It's all good.
That works.
All right. So last week, one of the questions, and I think we actually went through it. One of the questions was about UK crop circles, and we looked it up, but I think I looked up the wrong one, and I think I still looked up the wrong one.
Okay.
Because it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. Isn't that a song?
Yes.
It's all coming back to me. I can't sing. I'm not gonna do it.
Will there be a test on this later?
No. I'm gonna skip this for now. And go to, because I just realized I looked up the same one that I looked up last week. So I'm not going to I'm gonna skip that and try to hope that everyone forgets and we just move on.
No, fantastic publishing. It's homework for Kenny, not for you guys.
Yeah, it's always homework for me. Because when if you guys ask questions and I don't have an answer, or it takes too long to look up an answer, or if we are piled up with questions, because usually those kind of questions come in when we have 20 or 25 questions in the queue, and it's I don't have time to look it up right now, and I write it down in my notebook, and that's my homework for the week. Unfortunately, I was really swamped this week with it was fun. I mean, I was swamped, but it was fun because I have 3 screens here, and all 3 had multiple tabs open for 3 different cases that I was working on, and I was just going back and forth, and I love that kind of stuff. I love when it's jam packed. But
I'm okay with him doing the homework too.
One of the other questions was about Mount Everest. Is Mount Everest haunted? And I put it in the great and powerful Google.
Oh, and what did Google say?
And the Google says, yes, there are reports of Mount Everest being haunted, primarily due to the large number of climbers who have died on the mountain. And we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
And are still present in the snowfields. Over 200 bodies are estimated to be on the mountain.
Wow.
And some climbers have reported seeing or feeling ghostly presences.
Oh, you're up and it's cold. Of course you're going to feel a ghostly presence.
And you know what? It's the bodies are preserved, so they do not decompose.
I know, that's creeping me out.
So it's bodies that have been up there for years and years look like the person's sleeping.
That would creep me out.
That would creep me out because I have a habit of I'd be going up to each one of them and hey, wake up. But if one of them actually opened up their eyes and said, yay. What'd you say?
The mouse doesn't like the mouse guy.
I told you.
What's up with that?
I don't know. It's your mouse. I don't know. All right. So that was that. We got that done. There was something else. Oh, I wanted to talk about this real quick. I just got this.
What is this, Penny?
This is an advanced copy because I'm special of Spooky Science from Megan and Paige, who do the Spooky Sisters or Spooky Science Sisters podcast. Which may make people feel spooky. Yeah, I'm sure. I've seen some people try to make it. I've seen some of the documentaries and some of the video footage of people trying to make it, and I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I don't understand what the.
I think it's a challenge. If you're a mountain climber,
there's so many people that didn't make it and didn't come back.
That makes it all the more hard to resist. It's such a challenge that so many people.
Says no.
And yeah, because I don't like the cold.
Yeah, I don't like the cold either.
Walking uphill just sucks ass.
When it's not cold.
Walking uphill is just terrible to begin with. And now you're going to add freezing temperatures. Then you're going to add a lack of oxygen. And I got to carry all this shit with me. No, I'm good. Not taking anything away from the people that have done it or have tried and died on the way. But it is not for me. Not at all. But anyway, so yeah, I was contacted by the publisher. I actually know Megan and Paige. I've talked to them. They've actually been on the show a long while back. Really nice ladies. I love their podcast. I listen to it all the time. And when they announced that they were going to do a book, I was going to order it anyway. And then the publisher happened to contact me and asked if I wanted to get an advanced copy and then have them on the show. I was like, hell yeah, free book. Yes, that's for me. So in the future, we're going to schedule it. We're going to figure it out and have them on the show. And we're going to talk about some of the science behind it. And I've read through it. So I'm like, what am I at? I'm at page 139.
You can ask questions.
So yeah, I went through most of this last night. So like this chunk I went through last night, and it was really interesting. Lots of science behind it, not science heavy, but very easily readable. So free plug. That was my spoiler review of the book so far. So yeah, let's jump into some questions and we'll see what we can answer. Hopefully they're not too difficult. Michael Smorto, did you watch Caspersight video on Paranormal? How do you say that? Chennays to do different things. I have no idea what that is. So I'm going to say no. I don't know what Caspersight video is or Chennays to do. I don't know what this means. Channels. Okay. Channels. Paranormal. Did you watch Caspersight video on Paranormal Channels? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to mean. To do different things. I don't know what Caspersight is. Let me see. What's Caspersight? Caspersight. Caspersight. YouTube. This channel covers the paranormal, mainly ghost aliens. Most my ghost reactions are high, over-the-top, comical reactions. Ah, okay. Oh, wait. I just saw somebody posted one of his.
The reaction channel.
Yeah.
Caspersight is a reaction channel.
Somebody just posted, they're one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, posted a video from him because I recognize him from the thumbnail. But I have not watched it yet. I wanted real channels to do videos differently. I just covered it. Oh, okay. He wanted real channels. Like, that's interesting. Like, what does he mean by real channel? You know, like what's considered a real channel? Is it like a ghost hunting channel, a paranormal channel, a debunking channel? Like I didn't watch the video, so I don't know. I'm way behind on that. So I will let me see. Ghost site. Actually, let me turn the page here.
Caspersight video on Paranormal channel.
Caspersight. I'm gonna start piling up. Homework.
Yeah.
Caspersight video. And see like who he is. The channels that debunk. Channels the debunkers recommend. Investigation channels. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna look at the video and then maybe next week, we'll come back. Is next week Aaron?
Yeah. Next.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a guest next week.
Awesome. Aaron's going to be on next week. That's going to be fun. All right. So I wrote down on my homework. I'll watch the video and I'll try and let you know maybe next week or the week after what I think of it. But dang, that was good. Started off with a question I could not answer. But that's always good. I mean, I don't mind being stumped. So
here's another doozy. Ready?
Oh, shit. I got to drink more. Shannon Elizabeth. Is there any proof of what happens when you die? I just need some sort of answer because I lost my little girl and I'm still her mommy and I need to know she's okay. Hurt by the fake channels. So, these are always difficult questions to address because it depends on what you're looking for. And by this, it says, is there any proof of what happens when you die? I'm not sure what you want to hear versus what I might tell you. I can only tell you the science behind it. I can summarize the science behind it. It's not my field, but I can summarize the science behind it and give you an idea. Scammed by spirit boxes. I'm sorry, it's a hard question. It's okay. I don't shy away from hard questions.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is usually something more that I would rather have a conversation with you in private, just so we can discuss like details you might not want to share in the public. But basically, I don't know what happens to our consciousness. I don't think anyone does. There's many ideas and hypotheses of what happens. I mean, we can talk about when I mentioned about the science behind when we die. That's more what happens to the body as it breaks down. But what happens to the consciousness, I don't know. And there are people that claim to have studies out there on consciousness and what might happen. I find many of them flawed. I find some of them differ. Even the ones that don't seem flawed differ on their opinion. So honestly, I don't know. It is something I struggle with because I think about it. I think about like, like I'm in my 50s now, so I'm on the other side of that halfway fence, and I'm wondering like when it happens, what's going to happen? Where am I going to go?
it's hard, and it has a lot to do with sometimes your faith, if you do have faith, and I mean, you don't know until you go through it
Right.
how you're going to feel. I mean, I can just imagine what you're going through. I haven't gone through that, but I have lost,
I mean,
close friends and family growing up, and I don't know, I feel their spirits are still with us. That's just me. Like, I get comforted by that, just to
right.
like, I don't know if they are, but I just feel comforted that they are close to me, and that's what gets me through the day.
I mean, I would not give up that feeling of you're still her mom. Like
Yeah.
that's don't let that go. There's no reason to let that go. Like you still are. No matter what people might say, you still are her mother. So don't ever lose that. And I really don't know what to say because I'm not sure of the details. And again, this is more of something I wouldn't mind discussing in private. So if you want to, feel free to drop me a line. Yeah, you can put my email up. Send me a message. Just reference this conversation, and we can talk. If you want to, we can get on a video chat, and we can talk a little bit better. Because going back and forth through email with text is very difficult. You can't get the right context and stuff. So I prefer either over the phone or a video chat. Either one is fine with me, but I'd be happy to talk to you and just go through some of that. Yeah. I mean, I can't promise any answers, but we can talk about it. And that, again, that's totally up to you. Mother's love is eternal. I agree. Mm-hmm. Dads too. Don't forget dads.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not all bad. All right. So that's a good question, and it's a difficult one, but something that we can talk about.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? Pinky with the unicorn. Have you been to Europe before? I have not.
No, and it would be really cool to
go. Yeah, I don't. I would love to go.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get things started where maybe some groups will hopefully fund a trip out there. But we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'll get there, but I do want to get there because we have so many people that we interact with now over in Europe, and I would love to get over there and just hang out with everyone.
Yeah, and have them give us a tour.
Yes.
Of their areas. That would be awesome.
Shannon, I will absolutely talk to you. That's not a problem. You just send me an email and or a message through Facebook. Well, Facebook, you're on YouTube. I don't know. Can you message? I don't think you can message through YouTube. But send me an email and we can talk. Okay, not a problem. And I'm usually free during the week or on the weekends. Just we'll work out a time.
Yeah.
All right. I know she's with me. My heart feels it, but I just
And
wanted someone.
that's the only thing that's important.
Yeah.
If your heart feels it, that means she's there. You always go with your gut.
You know, it's understandable. It's frustrating, and it's understandable how everyone is afraid to talk to you because no one knows what to say, and it's becomes a difficult situation because people have automatic things that they will say that they fall back on. You know, like everything's going to be all right. She's in a better place. There's some cliches, and I'm not being mean when I'm saying this. I want everyone to understand. It's things that we fall back on because we don't know what to do. It's a situation we're not used to, and it's a very highly charged emotional situation. So people stumble on what they want to say or how they want to say it. So sometimes people feel like they're going to say something stupid, or when they say something. Yeah, you're not alone. You have all of us. Everyone in here they're all good people. So you can talk to them, you can ask questions, and most of the people in here, if not all the people in here, will answer them. Sorry.
Can needs to drink more.
Yeah, I know. I do. They will answer your questions or try to help out. But again, send me an email and we will set up a time and we will chat and we'll get through. But yeah, I mean, I even sometimes I try to be very what's the word? I don't want to say blunt because that sounds weird. But like blunt. I am blunt, forthcoming. Like I don't try to sugarcoat things. I try to be as honest as possible when I'm talking to someone. And
you have to say that's just his feeling on certain things too.
Right.
You know, I mean, just because
honest. Yeah. Because too many people will venture or try to say what they think you want to hear.
Right. Just someone to be honest.
Yeah. And that's not how I am. Like, I feel that if people, it's almost like patronizing someone, I think, where they tell you what they think you want to hear and it's not their real feeling or not really what you want to hear, then it's doing no one any good. And it doesn't help you. Like when I'm in that situation and people start talking to me, telling me what they think I want to hear, it annoys the fuck out of me, to be honest. I mean, I know they're trying. I understand that. That's why I don't get mad. But it's like, I understand, but stop talking. Sometimes. But
like no fucking patience. Okay? That's what that means.
That's the nicest way I can do it. I mean, stop talking to me.
I mean, and this is what
every day. I'm hot. Are you hot?
I just my shirt on.
I know. Like I'm actually hot. I'm opening the window.
And he's hot.
Oh, there we go. Get some air in here.
Cool down.
Woo! All right, Ghost Wiener's in the house. So yeah, please reach out and we'll have a conversation and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. All right.
You answered your question, right? Or did we get interrupted again? Do you want to get back to the room?
God damn, they're not going to let it go. Wait, oh no. Oh yeah, I thought you meant the I'm sorry, my bad.
What are you talking about?
I thought you meant the UK UFO thing.
No.
I just shot myself in the foot. But yeah, I think I answered that as much as I can. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get out there anytime soon. I'd like to. I know that last year there was a skeptics conference. I think it was the World Skeptics Congress that went on, and I was almost don't go to you. Food portions are smaller and people speak in strange. Fact, I got to eat. Now I'm gonna have to order 2 of everything.
No,
is that what you're saying?
That's a good reason to go.
No. Donna says I need to lose weight.
No, smaller portions.
That's what I hear.
You learn smaller portions, so maybe.
I like the big portions.
Yeah, it's always bigger is better.
All right. I mean, I would love to go over there and try the food, meet the people. There were so many people that I want to meet.
Shannon agrees.
I lost weight when I went to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland and Scotland and just England. And I need to go to Wales because I need to visit Beardo. I need to go to Australia because I need to hang out with Seg and also our friend Richard Saunders. There's so many places I want to go to.
Yeah.
We're getting there. All right. One day we'll get there. All right. Got my hairs cut today.
He's looking all spiffy.
I know. I got this peach fuzz going on my face. Calamity. So are you saying meet up in UK and drink specialty? Well, I would love that. And I know, I think Pomp is one of the people that is often in here. I don't see him. But I know they were thinking about doing a GoFundMe kind of thing or raising money to see if they can get me over for like a time. But we'll see how that goes. And again, like I started to talk about it. There's a World Skeptics Congress that used to go on every year, and I think they stopped for a while with the pandemic. But last year they started up again, and I was almost scheduled to go, but I couldn't get funding to go over. So sadly, yeah, I had to say no. But I'm hoping that things change and maybe I'll have another chance to get over there. It's 1:30 a.m. here in the UK. Pump is probably having its beauty sleep.
Hey man, at 1:30 I'd be sleeping.
I'm still up. Pump, I'd be still up. I made this bookmark the other day.
Switch the mics?
Did I switch the mics?
Yeah.
No. Donna's mic sounds quieter again.
Quiet. He changed my wire.
I changed the wire. Yeah. Let me see.
I just put it a little closer, if that sounds better. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough.
It looks good.
Okay.
I mean, your mic levels look higher than mine.
Well, that's because maybe I have a higher pitch.
Maybe.
No, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe your voice is just
now that you open the window.
You're more
distracted.
Your voice is more penetrating. You got fuzzies?
Yeah, they're coming in the window.
It's an orb. All right. Let's see. What else we got?
Question.
Have you gone to Penhurst? Yes, I have. You like that? I was just...
Wow.
It's so weird when you're not looking at me. That's so weird.
I'm sorry, but when you move my screen, maybe you need to put the screen.
I know. Like I'm so used to looking over
look at
and
you,
her looking directly at me. And now I gave her a second screen, and now she's looking over there, laughing at me.
Me up. Like
messing me up.
To switch the computer and the monitor. We'll do it at break.
We'll do it at break.
Yeah, it won't take
okay. So just saw the caps. Stop yelling at me. Anyway, I went there urban exploring before it was an attraction. Amazing place. Yeah, we just went to the Penhurst Paracon like 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago we were there. We've been there a couple times, and sorry. It's an interesting place. I mean, I love urban exploring. I love going through old buildings like that. I grew up in Philly, which is near, it's actually near Byberry State Hospital, or actually the original name was Philadelphia State Hospital, but awesome place. I love doing that, especially when you get in there after it's been abandoned for so many years and there's still things in there. Like I've been in abandoned houses, or I've been in abandoned hospitals that still had power going to it, and the tables and lights and all this stuff were still working. The oxygen was still working. It freaked me out because I was like, what's going on here? Like some weird underground dark web shit going on. I don't know. But yeah, interesting place, and hopefully we'll be out there next year too, because that was fun. We did meet a lot of people. I got to meet Marianne from TikTok.
Yeah.
My
it was a
friend.
good weekend. I had a good time.
It was really good.
And the weather was actually nice. It turned out to be really nice.
I was happy with, like, I'm always amazed at conferences like that because you don't know. And I did post like about the different kind of people that come by. Like some people you get the extreme end of people that are angry. They don't want me there. They let you know. They let me know, Like, why are you here? You don't need to be here. You're just ruining it for everyone. Very few, far between. Then there's people that kind of point and whisper to their friends, and they laugh at me, this and that, and they make jokes and they walk away. They never come up with an approach. And then you have the curious, which comes up and they're asking questions, they're learning, we're talking back and forth, and they realize that skeptics aren't assholes, which is great. I love that. And then you have the people that really learn and they're excited that someone that's skeptical or science-minded is there representing this kind of approach. And I love engaging with people like that because they're excited, they ask a lot of questions, they're curious about what I'm doing. And I mean, that was one of the reasons why I enjoyed talking to Marianne so much, because besides crushing her dreams every 5 minutes,
I know.
She had a lot of questions. And it was just nice being able to have that time to converse with her and give her answers that she did not expect to hear. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'd definitely go back. Especially because Bob Christopher, he's one of the organizers. Well, I guess he's one of the organizers.
Yeah,
I guess you would consider him. He's just a really nice guy, and he helps us out and he gets us in there. So super nice guy.
Yeah.
Even though I make fun of him.
How did you think that?
He's a sweetheart. He's a big teddy bear.
Yes.
Big teddy bear. Gives him big sweaty hugs.
I don't get the sweaty ones.
Yeah, I take it for you. I take one for the team. That's what I do. Like, wait, come here, let me get him. Oh, yeah. All right, he's dry. Go ahead, you can hug him now. Wring out my shirt.
Oh, love.
Love juice going on.
I can't believe you just said that. Oh, what is that all about?
Oh my God!
Penny.
It's the moonshine kicking in.
Penny, this is a perfect next question.
Do we need an intervention, Kenny?
I think we do.
No, Tim Binga.
I think that the mixing of the two is really messing him
It's
up.
fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. I love it. Makes me
It's
feel
just
funky.
Like Penny, like if
Tim.
Penny was high and not paranoid.
Tim, we gotta
This is
talk
what it
on
is.
Monday because Flag Boy came around again today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's not. Let's
Yeah.
not talk here.
we won't talk about that here.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk. Remind me Monday because I'll forget.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Pinky Unicorn. Have you been to Bushy Mountain Prison? That place looks so scary. I have not.
Where is that located?
Where is this? Bushy Mountain. Bushy. Careful what you search for. What were you doing the other day?
I don't know.
Oh my God. So, quick story before I answer this. So, we do a lot of outreach here, and Eric behind the wall, quick side note to that, EC, which is Eric's Eric behind the wall's wife, she obtained her citizenship. So she passed the test, she did all the study and all the paperwork and everything and passed her test, and she is now a U.S. citizen.
And
so
guess what, guys?
Congratulations for that.
For the questions that she had to answer to pass her citizenship,
Most of us wouldn't pass.
we would not pass. So you know what? I think we all need to get a deck of those cards.
Oh yeah,
We
they
should
had
put them
cards,
on the wheel.
like study cards.
You know, we should put them on the wheel, see how much they are, and buy like a few decks. Because you know what? Being a United States citizen,
We do skepticism,
should know.
science, and paranormal stuff. We don't do
shouldn't-
that kind of stuff here.
You should know those.
I'm getting there.
Of the United States, you should know the answers to those
Where's
questions.
where's
it
my
was
book?
embarrassing.
There it is. I have my Constitution book.
Yeah, I know, but that's not like the being
All
a
right.
citizen thing.
All right, so
Just saying.
going back,
It was embarrassing.
Eric.
Because we couldn't answer the question.
Eric, so Eric came in and he's setting up we're doing a talk for a college class in Kenya. So we're getting this set up next month, and I'm going to be addressing a room full of students, and we're going to be talking about witchcraft, because witchcraft is still very, very much part of their culture over there. And he was the instructor sent videos over so I could reference material to see what they will be asking questions for. And I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh. But the first two videos were about a cheating couple. So a man and a woman that were not married. They were married to other people, but they were together. And in both videos, apparently the guy got stuck. I'm sorry. And so this is considered witchcraft over there. That they witch doctor put a curse on someone, and that's why it happened. So I was like, oh, being in the medical field for a while, I have heard stories of this. I've never seen it or worked on someone that was in that situation, but I have heard of it. So I started looking it up. I'm typing it in Google, and Eric's like, dude, careful what you're searching for. This is a work computer. And I was like, correction, it is my computer. I'm just on a work network.
Oh, of course, we didn't get your computer yet.
So I don't have, this is my computer. So
Kenny's got to work around.
I found a loophole. And I'm going to exploit it.
Wow.
Oh my.
There you go.
Anyway, now
funny.
going back to the question,
bad
sex isn't witchcraft. All right. So what's I'm sorry, can you put that back up?
Oh, we ready to go?
I didn't actually answer that question.
Like
Yeah.
I had to get
it
out
took me
there.
down.
Oh, look here.
Pinky!
There it is.
New
It's
Zealand
brushy,
$10.
not
It's
bushy.
brushy. Oh. Is that why you were laughing at me? Brushy mountain.
Prison.
She had to pay me to yell at me. Like, here's $10. It's fucking brushy.
No, she was the one that originally put up the question.
Yeah, I know. I said it wrong because
okay.
I said bushy.
Yeah. Well, no, she typed it that way the first time.
Oh.
So she's
All right.
you to correct herself.
All right, I'm sorry. My bad.
Did you write that down?
Wait,
or
no,
are we
put the other
looking it
question up.
What are we doing?
Put the other question up.
It's brushy
Mountain
prison.
Prison. Oh, where's this at? Tennessee. Oh, that's doable.
That's doable. Yeah, it is.
That's doable. I think we can reach that. It looks really cool. Looks like a castle kind of thing. It's got turrets on top. Or no, like those little like up and down.
Chris, the tea is really good tonight.
And
he made it specially for tonight, and it is very
I made it
good.
special for you guys.
He needs a coffee. Now you're right, Pinky.
Oh,
that's
all
what
right.
$10 is for.
It's not.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee? No, I don't. Coffee makes me poop. I don't drink coffee.
No, you need to come down off your little high.
Oh, no.
No.
No. I like being this way. No, it's 10.5 hours.
No, it would have to
that would be a drive.
Like a vacation trip.
Yeah.
Like
but
go in a few places.
let's
along
see.
the way.
How haunted is it?
Is it haunted enough to do a story on?
Is it Brushy Mountain Prison haunted? Let's see. Paranormal investigators have recorded a disembodied voice whispering Leroy when asking if anyone was in that area. Oh, this is one person. Historic. It looks like it's got a few stories maybe associated with it, but it'd be interesting. I'm going to write it down so I can look it up later. Brushy. Bushy. I'm going to be saying that tonight. I'll be watching YouTube videos like 1 a.m. going, Bushy.
Tim said he was wondering if it made it through the firewall.
I don't know if it made it through the fire. Oh, well, you know what?
It's
in, nothing weird came up because I did word it correctly. As in, like, my search, I was like, all right, is there a medical reason for getting stuck during intercourse? And it came up with actual reasons, medical reasons, and one that I had heard of before. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me read about this and understand this so that I can impart that information to the kids that I'm going to talk to. because it's going to be interesting. This talk is with a completely different culture, and witchcraft is just part of their culture. It's ingrained in their culture,
Right.
and it's second nature to them. Yeah, it's not here. It's
You're gonna have to approach it.
I have specific claims that they would like addressed, which is great because that's a good starting point. And the way Eric and I were going back and forth, we were talking about this and trying to work it out. And the way I'm going to approach it is more just like, what do I see? And more specifically, what don't I see? And in the videos that they sent me, there's a lot of details that you don't see that are hidden, that are just assumed. And so we're going to talk about that, which I think is going to be good. 100% you can get stuck. Yes.
Yeah,
We did learn that
we don't have to talk about it, but yeah, it can happen.
Okay then. Moving on. What time is it? Oh, we're good. Where's my karaoke board? Oh, it's on the way. Really, it is. Honestly, I just sent it out yesterday.
Yeah, it just went out. But it is on. He's not lying right now. It is on its way.
It is on its way. I did get sidetracked, and I was, for some reason, I had the idea that my presentation with you down in Indiana was much sooner than it is, and I was like, oh, I'll just take it to her, and that way I can hand it to her in person, and it'll be great, you know. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not for a while. Shit. Okay, so it is on the way. So don't worry, it's packaged. I gave it to Vance. Vance actually packaged it really nice, and it is on the way. So everything, pretty much everything except Kit Ford's bookmarker, which I have, which I'm going to give to her when I see her next month. And then this
She could have waited till October.
Ouija on the go, which is supposed to go to Mike Walt. He won this last week.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard from him.
Cool.
So if he's out there, if you're listening, if you're watching this on the repeat, please give me an email. Send me an email so I can get this out to you.
Hey, diddle at signuppforinquiry.org.
Yeah, it says right there.
I know, but if he's listening,
Oh,
he can't see
it. Mike, if you're listening, look at the screen.
If he's watching, he can look at the screen. If he's listening, he can't look at the screen.
Okay. Two-ply. Hey, Two-ply. What's up? Well, this is a thing, I reckon. Yeah, that's right. You get to be a member, and you get, well, one of the perks of being members is that you see the videos that I go off on that Donna tells me not to post.
Yeah.
Those are what goes on the members only section. Most of them, it's like, easygoing, crafting, doing little stuff. But once in a while, like, I really go off on something, and that's where it goes. Dude, her face when I did the whole Zach Baggins thing, she was like, "Do not put that online." No, I'm like, okay, members, members are going to see it. All right.
Interesting.
I lived in New Guinea. I can say that. As a kid, the locals would dress up as ghosts to raid other villages. Google PNG Mudman. Oh,
I figured you could put that on your list.
PNG. This better not take me to a weird site.
No. Tim said the firewall should keep you out as long as you don't have no pictures.
You think it does, but all right. Azaro Mudmen. Oh yeah, let's see. Wikipedia has a page on it. Ooh. The Mudmen of New Guinea, New Guinea's Asaro tribe, also known as the Holosa, are those who wear a traditional costume centered around masks made of mud. They reside near the village of Goroka. I'm sorry if I'm butchering any of these names.
It sounds like you are.
In the Eastern Highlands province of What is that? Tapua.
Drink more.
Pop. I don't know how to say that.
Papao?
Papao? Is that
That's
it?
what I would say. I don't know.
Let me see.
I'm guessing.
Google,
Drink.
help me here.
Tim says drink.
What's? Oh, shut up, Tim. Papa.
Especially tonight, Tim. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't think we should have him drink.
Pronunciation. Let's see.
Maybe if I
What's it
switch
say?
over there, it'll.
Oh, Papua. Papua. Wait. Practice. Wait. No. Just say it. Papua. Papua. There you go. I got it. Papua New Guinea. All right.
You feel better now that you can say it?
I am. You don't know how much it bugs me when I mispronounce things, especially if it's a name, like someone's name. That really bothers me because I feel bad that if I mispronounce someone's name. But these things, I like learning how to say these things. So I'm going to look this up again. I'm going to keep this up. I'll just open another tab if I have to look something up. But oh my goodness, Julianne, member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I love that you guys are members. We get to hang out, be more personal, be like, "What's up? How you doing?" Except I wish everyone got notifications. Like apparently the notifications don't go up. I don't know.
No, they're not working.
When I do YouTube, it doesn't send out. I don't know why, but I'm drinking.
Oh, what? They're yelling at you.
Oh, that's so good. All right, what's next? Oh, we got a whole bunch now.
Everybody's telling me to drink.
Drink. I'm drinking. Hey, Puerto Rican.
This is a good one.
Are you eating all the bacon before or after you talk?
Before and after.
Well,
it all depends on when the bacon is.
I believe it's Sunday.
Sunday?
I could be wrong. I think last time it was Sunday morning.
I haven't seen Kit.
Which
tonight.
Yeah, I think she had something to do because
okay.
I was talking to her earlier because we were working out like when set up and everything is. So, but yeah, I think it was.
He got the notification for you.
It was one morning, like I think it was Sunday morning because last year it was like Saturday and Sunday, and this year it's Friday and Saturday, and I think they did that because they have different places that they're going to be, and they only had access those 2 days, I think. But I'm looking forward to it. It was so nice. It was so nice. I mean, they made like a bunch of. It was like a buffet. Yeah. It was a big tray, eggs, buffet. French toast sticks, and bacon, and then there was other stuff. But then the bacon was just so good.
I just can't wait.
And she gave me a whole.
I like the bacon.
Like she made me take a paper towel or aluminum foil. It was aluminum foil, and she just piled bacon in it.
Oh my
so
God.
On the way home, driving home, I had a big thing of bacon. I was just like reaching over.
That much of it?
In the seat, like
wow.
Bacon, French toast. Yeah, French toast sticks. Holy mo. Good.
French toast sticks too?
I love.
They had them? Oh wow.
It was good. It was really good. And they were so nice. So nice. I mean, sometimes it's difficult. I understand like big conferences get stressful, but that was one of the few conferences that I went to. And it was the first one too, mind you, where Kit and all the other organizers were just relaxed and laid back and were like, yep, we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And they got everything done. And they were just so nice. So you all right there?
Yep.
You moving shit around? Yeah. Okay.
Bacon as a snack driving.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I haven't tried that yet, but hey, if there's that much, I might be eating some on the way home too.
We'll see.
I like bacon. I like BLTs.
They're good. I don't know. Like I always take the bacon off.
Why?
I like bacon, but I can't do like a bacon cheeseburger.
You can't do bacon less than tomato.
Yeah, I don't know. You
can't do bacon on a cheeseburger?
No.
Like a bacon cheeseburger.
No, I know what it is. I take it off, and I eat the cheeseburger, and then I eat the bacon.
I've lived with you how long, and I never saw you do that.
Because I'm sneaky.
Huh.
I'm
gonna have to watch now.
Don't freak me out. Don't be watching me like that.
No, I'm not watching you.
I'm not going to be able to eat in front of you anymore. Like, why are you looking at me? Look away.
Somebody used to bring chocolate covered bacon.
Oh, that'd be nice. Guy used to bring chocolate covered bacon to D&D. Oh, that's nice.
I would like to try that. I think I might have had it once, I think.
Wait a minute. Is that
it's been a long time ago though.
I think that's what Kit is doing tonight.
What? Chocolate
D&D.
Bacon? Oh, D&D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Missing the show?
Yeah.
Oh, well, have fun.
Yeah, I think that's what she said. She wouldn't be here because something happened and somebody's baseball. Oh wait, I gotta find it because I wrote baseball sucks. oh yeah. Let's see. I'm going to have to miss the show tonight because the DM rescheduled our D&D game this week. Yeah. All you people are playing D&D. I miss D&D.
So what if you can do one like
I gave all my
like
stuff
a
away
virtual
though.
D&D, you know, like
I don't know.
Can we do just like what do you call it, like a Zoom meeting thing and play?
Maybe. I wouldn't do it on Zoom. I hate Zoom.
No, but something like that. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys do you all play in person, right? I'm guessing. Oh, Puerto Rican. I'll take home.
Making bacon pancakes. That sounds yummy. Look, now we're making everybody hungry.
All right. Next question. One more question and we'll go to break.
Bacon jam.
Dun, 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 dun. Question.
Here, try this one.
Mysteries Untold by Michael Berkey. If you ever go to I can't say that word. Casadega Cemetery in Florida. Kenny, would you or would you not sit in the devil's chair? I totally would sit in it.
The devil's chair?
There's a devil's chair?
We got a whole rocking chair here that we'll sit in. I'm sure
Casadega Cemetery
in Florida.
Devil's chair. There it is. Oh. Okay, that's an AI version. Never mind. I saw. Holy shit! I got so excited. Wait. You'll see. Let me show you what I was looking at.
Yeah, let's all see because.
Share. So there, up here. This is what I was looking at first.
It looks like a throne chair.
Yeah, look at that shit. That's awesome. I would have done that.
But that's not it.
That's not it. This looks like it. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's a video. Oh, there it is. Okay. Legend of the Devil's Chair explained. Why Casadega considered psychic capital of the world. I can tell you it's not. No point. Casadega home. This looks interesting.
Oh wait! I got a message.
Puerto Rican. $5. What?
Boss lady Donna try the apple? No, I didn't.
Hold on.
Apple crumb cheesecake. Did I print that out?
Did you? I don't know.
Did you send that to me?
Did I get it?
I think you did.
I don't know.
Kenny's got to look.
I'll have to look.
Yeah, because
Apple crumb. Oh wait, you know what? I think he did.
Did he print it out and not bring it to me? Maybe.
Why is it always my fault?
Because you probably printed it here. You know.
Do you see how many papers and books I have piled up around here?
It is probably in this pile.
It's somewhere around here.
I'm sure it's here.
I'm a very busy person. Oh man.
But yeah.
Let me see.
I'm gonna make you print that out. Maybe I'll make it this weekend.
Oh wait, whoa. There's a beer myth. Hold on. Casadega camp has become much of an attraction with signs throughout the camp advertising psychic therapy, blah, blah, blah. One of the most well-known haunted attractions sits at the Casadega Cemetery. It's called the Devil's Chair. Legend has it that if you sit there on Halloween, the devil himself will communicate with you. Oh.
On Halloween? So what is there, like a line? Everybody waits.
The legend goes... Yeah, it doesn't say like a specific time on Halloween.
Like, wait, is there like a line? Like, you take turns sitting in the chair waiting for the
I
devil?
mean,
to take
yeah,
you?
what is that?
Because if it was around here, there would be a line.
Like, does he call you to be your cell phone? Like, how does this work?
Who's next?
The legend goes on to say that if you leave a cold, unopened beer on the chair, it will be emptied by morning.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it would be.
So the local guy that lives next to it
Yeah.
made up that legend. I can tell you right now. Because I'm totally doing that. I'm totally doing that. We're putting a
Guy
chair.
that lives on the street.
We're putting a chair on the front lawn and saying, "Devil's chair, leave a cold beer unopened, and it will be gone by morning." Magic.
Especially here.
Oh my God! With all the college kids around here. Let's see. Cold beer. Gates. I don't know who Gates is. Says it's just a bunch of hocus pocus, saying the chair was built so families could sit and visit with their loved ones' spirits. We, as spiritualists, don't believe in hell. We don't believe in the devil, said Gates. However, there is some truth to the beer myth. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Back in the day, a
Back
bunch
in
of
the
us
day.
teenage boys would sit out behind the chair, wait for them to bring the beer out, stake out, and drink.
Exactly. Exactly.
Genius. Then place it back there, and they turn around and say, "Satan drank it," says Gates. It's just a bunch of us teenage boys getting free beer.
Yeah.
I love this.
Kudos.
I love this.
Kudos.
Bravo. Golf clap. Golf clap.
That's awesome.
2 fingers. Just 2 fingers. Yeah. That's leave bacon on a chair. What happens, Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny gets fat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even if it was beer, you'd eventually be fat.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is
Free
fun.
beers. These are just,
Free
I
beer.
can just see what's going to come out. There's
That's
something
genius.
that's going to
We
come
gotta
out
build
of
this.
I know.
We gotta totally build this. We gotta
know
build
you're
something.
thinking about
I
something.
am. I'm totally like at the end of the driveway, just like just right up against the hedges.
We
Like
need like a brick chair, like
Yeah,
that, like the
I
devil's
will do
chair.
it. I will do it. Anyone out there in the Buffalo area have like free
Red
bricks?
Yeah, exactly.
I need some.
We need some red
We can do
bricks.
some cinder blocks to fill it in.
Yeah.
You know,
we
but-
can do it right where the end of the driveway is. That little
Yeah,
pad there.
yeah.
That there's right stone
Right.
now.
And
We can do it
and
right there.
it'll be great. We'll
It'll
get
be
free.
out of the way.
But we're gonna change the legend.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Because
to leave some money. in
It's
the
gonna
can.
no.
You're gonna leave some
It's
money in the can.
I'm looking at rum. Like
Oh, like the little
mini bottles.
I'm cracking.
Mini bottles of Kraken to appease the Kraken gods.
You have to set up something with the guy over here in the little shop that sells alcohol and be like,
Yeah.
you need to start carrying Kraken. The
Oh
little
my
bottles of
goodness.
Kraken.
I smell a scam coming on. I can't wait. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, so leave Kraken on the steps of Subai, and it disappears by morning.
Yeah, right.
Leave it on a Friday night and make a wish. It might come true. The bottle will be gone, but you know,
Kenny's free beer chair.
free Kraken. All right.
The devil made him do it.
Oh my goodness. It was definitely the devil. Absolutely. Yes, abs. All right. So we're going to go to break.
Yeah, we're past break.
We're past
time.
break time. Let's go to break. And we'll be back here in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from.
Yeah.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Can you get over me? Investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything. any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
I am. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Got a couple questions.
Yeah,
Let's
you ready?
jump back into it.
All right, here.
Do you think there's any truth that Nikola Tesla invented free energy?
I don't have any energy that's free.
So, one thing I can say about it is that it can never be free because you need to be able to still make devices in order to get it to people. So even if you transfer electricity through the earth itself or wirelessly or over the air, it still takes a lot of machinery in order to do that. So someone has to build it. And that someone will then charge for its use. So it's never going to be free because someone will always be behind the wheel, per se, controlling how it's distributed, how it's collected, how it's given out. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into the whole Nikola Tesla thing, and I know he did. There were a lot of stories about it, but I don't think it will ever be free because someone has to be able to not only create the machinery to distribute it, but also maintain it. So that's why we have a power grid, because it distributes all the power to the houses and it's maintained. Power lines go down. You call the power company, at least here in the States, you call the power company, they come out, they fix it. Life moves on. Hey, Bob Christopher's in the house.
God.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, we were just talking about
We were
you.
talking about you. All good things.
Oh my gosh, and we missed that.
We were giving you love. Lots of
Yeah.
love. Lots of love.
It went
Hey,
for
how's the
us.
bell coming? Ding, ding. Learn anything yet? No rush. I'm just curious. I have enough to keep me busy. Don't worry. Anyway, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. All right. Next question. What do we got?
Give me a second.
I'll
Oh,
give you a
here.
second. Alfaba. I keep saying that
I
wrong.
know. Drink some more.
I corrected myself. Oh,
Not really.
Alfaba
There you go.
was framed. Donna, I would love one of your mini boards.
I know. I think this is what we were talking about. Why we didn't get. Read his name again. Maybe he's in now.
Mike
Okay.
Walt. Mike Walt. There it is. Special edition too. You're getting the full size version. But I don't know. Are you coming down? Are you coming with me for that
What?
weekend? When I go down there? I don't know.
I
We
don't
didn't
know what
really.
weekend are you talking about?
We didn't actually talk about it yet.
Oh, well, maybe I don't know about it.
Surprise!
Okay.
Weekend trip.
Oh yeah.
So
Bob says he has it. The bell and the code.
oh yeah, no rush. I was just curious. Yeah, Marianne from West Virginia on TikTok that I know, my friend on there, she brought me a dead bell, so I could look at it. And I took it apart while we were at Penhurst. I took it apart, took some pictures of it, but then talked to Bob, and Bob's gonna pull the code from the Arduino board. Is that what it's called? I think whatever board is on there. He's gonna pull the code, and then I'm gonna question him on it. Like, tell me about it. What's it do? How's it work? Stuff like that, so I can write something up about it. So, but anyway. In October,
Divine Donna.
October, yeah, October 10th to 11th. So I'm talking on the 10th, I believe, on Friday night. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going down to Indiana, Pennsylvania to do a presentation.
No, I was not invited to that.
So if you want, well, don't say it like that. It makes me sound mean.
Well, it's on my calendar and it says Kenny, Indiana.
Oh, I was just letting you up. So if you want to go, yeah, you're welcome to go.
Okay.
Because then it would make sure at least I have one person show up.
Oh,
for my talk.
That's
Yes,
funny.
10th. Okay. Yeah. So we can actually bring one. We can bring a mini one down for you.
Yeah.
I'm always nervous every time I do a workshop or any kind of presentation somewhere. I am so nervous about like how many people will actually show up.
I think I will come.
See?
Because October is just a great month, and it's down in PA, and
Yeah.
it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
down
it's straight down.
Yeah.
We'll be passing through
October
Mars
is-
again.
October is the best month of the year.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's see what else we got.
Oh no, we got sidetracked again.
We got
Wait,
sidetracked.
here, wait one second.
Up, Puerto Rican.
No, that's not one. It jumped on me. Sorry, cat.
Wait, there are mini karaoke boards since when?
Yes, there are.
Yes, because somebody like bugged me to give her the design. So
Yeah, you can't do it like that.
So there you go. Mini boards, mini karaoke boards that Donna makes, and she does a good job. So
Yeah.
order yours today. Shipping
What's
and
that
handling
wheel
may
in the
apply.
back? Yes. Tim asked that question
Wait,
too. Bob
what?
says, "What's
What?
that wheel in the back?"
What's that wheel in the
I
back?
think we need to talk about
That
the
is a
wheel.
prize
So we're jumping
wheel.
A few questions ahead.
That's a prize wheel. So
Yeah.
sometimes
Tim says we should spin the wheel.
we should spin the wheel. We got to do something to like a reason to spin the wheel.
Well,
The
we'll have
wheel.
to just put our counter thing up, and we can put all they do is put a hashtag in it, right?
Hashtag. Yeah, we can do
So
that.
they don't
Okay,
need to do
so the prize
anything.
wheel is for prizes.
Yeah.
Basically, what we do, sometimes we have trivia, sometimes we do something where it's like, hey, you know what? We feel like giving something away. Put hashtag something in the comments, and then we use our picker tool.
Picker tool,
That's
is
what
that
I'm gonna
you
call it.
Wow.
We're going to call it a picker tool,
Spinner tool.
and it picks a name randomly from all the comments,
Random
and then we
number
spin the wheel.
generator.
and it has prizes on it, except if you get a Zach Baggins head. which
Yeah, if he
means
has a big
you
red
don't get
head,
anything.
you're F.
Actually, we should change. I think I'm going to change the rule.
Should.
So we have a mystery prize on there. Where's the mystery prize? So the yellows.
Okay.
The yellows
Oh,
are
you have
mystery
2
prizes.
yellows. Okay.
And that means I send you whatever I want, but it's usually a good thing. It's usually something really cool.
Yeah.
So I think, because I was thinking about this week,
Okay. Let's talk.
Zach Baggins, or when you get Z Baggins,
Super funny.
then I send you something completely off the wall, like random something, and it will have nothing to do with paranormal, but it'll
So
be
if
a
you
random
get
something.
on Zach Baggins, you're gonna get something.
Yeah,
It's just gonna.
you're gonna
be...
get something. You just
Yeah, because that's a good idea because he's got so much crap here that I would love to pick out some stuff and be like, here's something you can give away.
don't touch my stuff.
Here's something. Here's something.
On that note, Melanie Trisha King is banned from my office forever. I hope you're watching this because she stole my tiara sign. All right, so let's do this. Let's do hashtag spin the wheel. Let's try.
It may be rummy poop.
It,
A big
it could
spider.
be. It could be rummy poop.
Empty
You
rum
don't know.
bottles.
Let's try. What's a good word? Hashtag what?
Rum.
Rum. Okay.
Capital R-U-M.
Capital R-U-M. Put hashtag rum
Yes,
in the
Melanie
comments.
has the tiara sign. She stole it, Cat Mac.
And you know that, Cat Mac. You saw the picture. I know you did. I saw your comments. So hashtag rum in the comments if you want to win a spiel. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. A
Spin on the wheel of prizes. Prizes. I gotta learn how to do an echo. I gotta figure out how to do an echo.
You need one of those echo things. from
Wait, I
Topper.
do have sound effects on here. Let's see.
Come on, guys. Get
You
the rockin',
win
baby.
a spin on the wheel of prizes. Thank you. Please stop. Please, that's enough. That's calm down. All
Stop
right,
it.
Good.
That's
Whew.
just enough. All right, guys, get him in.
Get them in there. Get them in.
I'll give you like another.
We're collecting.
Let's do a
We're collecting.
question.
Hey,
Let's do a
Raven.
Question.
R&B. So much rum. I know. Foxfire. I'm seeing new names that I haven't noticed before. This is great. So yeah, we're doing this. Come on, Bob Christopher. Did you get in there?
Yeah, he's in there.
You're in there? Oh, good. Good. It would be nice if he won because I owe him for like making him give me that dog. that
You have
dog.
to give him some good.
Yeah. All right. We got 22
Here,
entries.
let's.
Ready?
No, we're
No?
gonna do a question first, so give him some time. They need to get to a keyboard.
Two ply. Kenny Biddle, I use you like an encyclopedia. Knowledge is power. Okay. You use me? Whore. Well, I am happy that I can help. If you're getting information from me that helps you, either helps you or helps you help other people, great. I love that. I am proud of that. So, cool. And as always, if you have questions, you guys, you don't have to wait for a Friday night show. If you have something that you're wondering about and you want an opinion, feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can send me an email and I will get back to you. All right. I think
RB, you have to put
hashtag
just
rum.
R-U-M, not Kraken.
And
Even
multiple-
though Kraken is the best rum, it won't take Kraken.
and multiple comments with that in it. It doesn't matter. As long as you do it once, that's what it
Yeah.
looks for.
So, Laura, if you have a chance, fix that. If you want to spin.
Caramel or caramel? What do you say?
Caramel.
Yeah, I say caramel.
Caramel apples.
Caramel.
No.
I feel like that's too
caramel.
much work.
It is too much work.
You know I'm lazy when it comes to that shit.
Philadelphia accent is
Caramel.
It's caramel
Yeah.
apples.
I did rum
You
already.
got attacked by owls again?
I got attacked by owls again. James,
Where
do you live?
dude?
Like, stop going outside. wear like a bug net or something. What Carmel? Yeah, that's right. Shauna. All right, I think we're good. We're at 23. All right, I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see the window. Here we go.
All right, let's
Ready?
see who's gonna
Ready?
win.
Here we go. Here we go. And draw.
Go.
Dun, 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 going through all of them.
Music through this.
Dun, 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 dun,
Music
dun, dun,
and
dun,
on.
dun.
Who's the winner?
Adrian Hill.
Adrian, I didn't even know you were in the chat.
Adrian Hill.
He's like just stupid.
What's up, Giggles? I saw someone say Giggles, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see your name. Hey, Sky. Ben Radford's in there too. Oh, Ben, you're too late.
Adrian,
And you got to put hashtag rum. All right. So, Adrian, you get to spin the wheel. I'll do it for you.
Okay, Kenny's gonna spin.
Here we go.
I'll make sure he doesn't cheat.
This is so exciting. I love when this happens.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! You get a book.
What you wanted.
You get a book. So
She said she'll fly down to spin it. You're welcome
you'll
down
fly-
here. We'll have
you
you
can come down. We got a guest room. You're welcome to come over and stay, and that'll be fun. Oh, you'll be giggling all night. Like, all right, so you are going to get a book, and I'm not going to tell you which book. It's just going to be a book. Because I'm looking around. I'm like, do I have any here? Actually, I do.
Or maybe she can pick.
Yeah. So I have. Oh, these two are the same.
Oh, it's not
So
good.
I have these two. If you don't have either of these and you want to pick one,
Looking for a Miracle, Joe Nickel,
or The Truth About Uri Geller.
by James Randi.
If you don't have these and you would like one of these, let me know which one, and I will send that out to you as soon as you give me an address. Or another international mailing. Shut up, Tim! We don't talk about that. It's just Canada. That doesn't count, right?
No, it doesn't.
Kenny book. Ooh, hola, epic, amazing, stunning. All right, so yeah, let me know if either of those work or if you want a mystery book, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I know, mystery book.
Mystery book from Kenny Little's collection.
Yeah, actually, the mystery book would probably be from Tim, because Tim has some books, and we love doing that. What'd she say? We are the 51st state, according to some. No, I think we're all becoming Canadian. I'd rather go that way. All right. Questions. Let's get back to some questions. We have some. Do we have some? Yeah, we do have some. Dun, dun. Oh, there's the mailing address if you want to send me stuff.
Yeah,
I like mail.
Somebody asked me to put it up.
Totally putting it out there. I love mail, whether it's a postcard or just a letter saying, hey, how you doing? I like getting mail because I have a mail slot here at work, and it's depressing every day when I go over and it's empty. Makes me cry a little bit.
Wow.
A little tear.
You know,
every day.
And the funny thing is when I don't get mail at home, I'm like, thank the good Lord. I'm gonna start sending your shit mail here so you can look through it. Because you don't look at
I look at the weird mail.
You don't even look at the mail.
I don't.
You get at home.
I don't look at the mail at home. That's
Unless
because
it looks somewhat important. I'll be like, I think you should open this. Otherwise,
I like
he
the
has
weird
no
mail.
idea.
Like when we get letters, and we do, that have writing all over the envelope, like crazy, lives out in the woods by themselves kind of letters. I love those. And unfortunately, like I don't get them. They're usually addressed to Nicole, which is our free inquiry editor. They're usually addressed to her or just free inquiry. And she comes in, she'll sometimes she opens it, sometimes she doesn't. She'll just come in and drop it off on my desk. And I'm like, ooh, yay! And I get to read all about the weird ideas people have. I love it.
Then that's not a fun idea.
Do you trust info on Wikipedia? So I look at Wikipedia. It depends. I just shut up, Ben Rappert. I see that comment.
Yeah, right?
I already had that happen. That was JJ. Remember JJ?
Wow.
We traded back and forth. I put him on a whole bunch. There was a guy that absolutely
hated. Not go there.
I hated him. I put him on a whole bunch of lists. He put me on some lists. It was fun. Anyway, so I know a lot of Wikipedia editors, and I will trust some of the work that they do. Like Adrian Hill is one of the editors, does great work, and love it. So GSOW, yes, the editors that they're very meticulous. They are detail oriented. They make sure that they have the right references, the correct information that's supported by data and good references. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. The rest of it, if I don't, I guess it comes down to when I look at Wikipedia, I take it as a starting point. So I usually read the information and then go directly to the references, and that's where I go. So it's a good gathering of references that I can start checking. So I can either find books or newspaper articles, and sometimes they have links to archived articles, which is great because once in a while you can't get to them or they're behind paywalls. And if they're archived in like the Wayback Machine, then that's where Wikipedia will cite that reference and you can go to that and see that original article, which I love. I go back and forth. I use it as a starting point. So I trust no one. Honestly, I don't trust anyone. I look at the information that I get and I try to fact check everything. So as a librarian, I use Wikipedia all the time. Use it as a starting point to get references. Exactly. And that's yeah. There you go. Right from him. And I also want to say,
sorry, email address is up.
I want to say that I don't think Tim Binga gets as much credit as he deserves, because I realized, like the last article that I just did, I had ordered a book from Tim. Tim ordered a book for me, and I forgot to acknowledge him in it. So I apologize to him. But I want to say, like, Tim Binga is one of the guys behind the scenes that does so much work. Whether it's getting books that we need or that I need for reference, or sitting here and bouncing ideas back and forth and working out some things. Like, he is an integral, very important part of this whole organization. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, because I feel like he doesn't get as much recognition as he should.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. And I mean, he does amazing work here. So I will steal some Kraken. No, you won't, bitch.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, I think he does.
Oh, sorry, I forgot who I was talking to.
Tim knows where everything is.
Yeah, but I saw the name above Tim's response, so I was reading it fast, and I
okay.
Then it clicked.
All right.
That
Yeah.
Tim probably does know.
Yeah, Tim knows a lot. I mean, there's so much. I can't tell you how many times I've gone over to Tim's office and been like, "Hey, I need a cable," or "Do you know where I can find this?" or "Do you know what?" And he's like, "Yep." And he gets up and he takes me there, and it's nice. It's not like, "Oh, just go here," or "No, maybe I'll get it tomorrow." He's on it, and like, I can't appreciate that enough. So awesome job, Tim.
Awesome.
I'm off to bed tonight. Mary Jane Gin Juice, hello and good night.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry. I'm starting to see more and more names that I haven't seen earlier.
Yeah,
so
some popped in.
Yeah.
Late tonight.
Well, it's good to see you. And get some rest. Stormy Eyes. You're new. Laura Wilson, Kenny, what are ley lines? Oh, real thing? No. I've seen a lot of conflicting things. So ley lines, this is a good question. Now I gotta try to remember. I did an article about this where I really did a deep dive into it. So ley lines were originally old tracks in the landscape, and they were ancient tracks for trade routes. So when people would take goods and use like a horse or a donkey and a cart and travel to the next town, there were trade routes, and these were lines that ran over like hills or mountains, across fields, and what have you. They were ancient lines, and over time, trade routes changed, travel changed, towns grew, so these ancient lines kind of got forgotten, and fields were bought and changed for farmlands and whatnot. So many were covered up and or hidden. So what they were used for was trading. They were tracks in the ground, basically.
Ley lines are lines on a map. Douglas says that.
They are not lines on a map. They're not. They were trade routes. I think maybe what you're talking about is more like for coordinates. But ley lines were not mapped. They were old lines, and they first appear. Hold on. This is the book. Great book. This is where they first appear. The term ley lines was first coined in this book. And this gentleman goes into great detail about exploring them. This is The Old Straight Track by Alfred Watkins. And I think I have it marked here. Let me see. Let's see. The word ley, which rightly or wrongly I have adopted for the cited track, must be so dealt with. The name, whether spelled ley, and there's different spellings here, to mean pasture or enclosed field of some kind. But if the word existed, all right, I think there's another version of this because I remember doing this before.
Didn't tag it right.
So I tagged it, but yeah, it's the definition is actually in a different place. The straight meaning of lay is indicated by the fact that to lay a gun or no. Yeah, there's a lot here. I would suggest picking up, if you can, a copy of this book, and read through it. It's really good information just from a historical standpoint, but it will explain what ley lines are. And then later on, people that were more into, I believe they were into UFOs, and I forget which article this is in. Now I have to look that up too. Let me get to my page here, because it is pretty recent that I used this. Let's see, Grafton Monster, Belair House. That's it. The Belair House, because they claim to be over ley lines. And I think it was after this book came out, there were a couple authors that were into more like UFO landing sites and stuff like that, trying to promote the UFO idea. And they took the idea of ley lines and started saying, no, they are landing sites or tracking sites for UFOs. And I think Ben Radford can actually add to this. I think he was in the chat earlier. Let me see. Find ley. Previous owners and ley lines. The Legend of the Bear. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to read you a little bit here. The next point of interest is the use of the term ley line. When interviewed during my visit, Lee described ley lines as a hotspot of paranormal activity, blah, blah, blah. In reality, Alfred Watkins coined the term ley in 1925 in his book, The Old Straight Track, where they are described as a sighted track that connected ancient landmarks, both natural and man-made, as navigation points. Watkins went on to suggest that the ley lines or the lines connecting these ancient sites represented old trackways and routes that were followed in prehistoric times for the purpose of trade or religious rites. At no point in his career does Watkins suggest these lines produce supernatural energy portals or anything to do with spirits. It wasn't until 1961 that ley lines began gaining their popular pseudoscientific reputation. Former military pilot Tony Wedd published the book Skyways and Landmarks, where he professed the belief that leys were established by prehistoric communities to guide alien spacecraft. You know, sometimes I read shit and I'm like, why
am I reading this?
In 1967, John Mitchell, with the publication of The Flying Saucer Vision, further promoted this belief to a wider audience. Mitchell, a prominent figure in the development of the pseudoscientific Earth Mysteries movement, claimed ley lines, like the Nazca lines, may indicate certain natural lines of force of the sort along which flying saucers are sometimes said to move. And then it goes on from there. It evolved into a metaphysical thing from there. So, good question. I'm going to put the link for this article in the chat. Please go visit it. Make it popular. But read through it. And it's a good article in itself. It's one of the articles that I'm very proud of because it really went in depth about the Bel Air house, which is supposed to be a haunted house. But it gave me a chance to do a deep dive into ley lines. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Donna. Hey, Wisdom. How you doing? Good to see you. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
we're doing pretty good. Good. Wow, that was good. I love that. That was good education.
You ready to?
I can't believe some of this shit that people come up with. You know, like it bothers me. It actually angers me sometimes when I read stuff like this. Even though I wrote this a while ago, a few months ago, like it still angers me to see people take an idea and say, you know what? I'm going to completely make up a story to sell a book. I'm going to fool people in order to make some money. And it just angers me that people are so arrogant and deceitful like that, just to make a couple bucks. But you know, that's me.
Yeah.
What's the Q? The Q is for questions. So usually in the beginning of the show, I tell people that if you have a question, please put a capital Q in front of it, and that way Donna gets to save that from all. Well, she sees that much easier from all the conversations that are going on, so she can save the questions, and then
pick it out.
Then we get to a point where she's like,
Q, then...
yeah, if there's no capital Q in front of the question, she doesn't put it up.
Well, or, I mean, sometimes I catch them, but if I don't catch it, you can't be mad at me if you didn't put a Q.
Ben, did you get my, did I send the email?
What about ley lines, he says?
Collaborating on the, never mind. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later about it. I don't want to get sidetracked.
Yeah, we got a few.
We got a few questions
to get through. No more questions, guys.
No more questions.
Yeah.
Donna said no.
No.
Because we're not going 3 hours today.
No, we got enough right now. Let's go.
Don't worry. A couple weeks.
Let's go.
We're gonna have 2 weeks in a row. We're gonna go like 6 hours.
Do whatever you want.
Do you think any Bigfoot, skunk ape, Sasquatch, Yeti footage or sightings have any truth to them? I do not. I mean, look, he's got a crying face already. He knows the answer.
No, it's not a crying face. It's like a question, like a this.
Is it?
Like a this. Yeah.
Is that what that is? Oh, it's a finger. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a finger.
I thought it was like a tear coming down.
No.
Oh. Okay. Well then,
you're
curious nature. You have to what?
Here, Jake, try these.
No, I can see it. Shut up. So
I'm just
no.
saying that because I got a new set of glasses today and I can see so much better. I think
she's like, it's so much clearer.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm like,
you're old.
I think it's time for me to get
We're old. Yeah, we need to go to the next plus.
You just said, wait, you got a new huge screen and you can't see that? See, Tim? Ask him when the last time he went to the eye doctor was.
I can see it. I just thought it was a tear. Someone mail Kenny some new glasses. Shut up, Ben. God damn.
I think he needs 150.
Anyway.
I think it's 1.5.
Do I don't know what I have.
I think you need 1.5.
All mine are. That's funny. Like I take off the glasses so I can read the small print on the side.
And you can't see it. I tried.
Fucking idiot. Where's wait, what do I have? I have my other pair of glasses.
You're still not going to be able to see. It's probably worn off.
No.
Can you
These
see
are no, that's like a serial number. It doesn't say.
Yeah,
I like these better.
They're like worn
I'll
off.
put these on. Okay.
You can see
What was the
better.
question?
Huh?
What was the question? I don't think I answered the question. Oh, about Bigfoot and Yeti and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. As much as I would like
You think there's
there to be one, I don't think well, I have not seen, in my experience, I have not seen any credible evidence to suggest that there is a bipedal, like 8 to 10 foot tall, Bigfoot-like creature. Not at all. I've been out in the woods with Bigfoot hunters multiple times. I've looked at all the evidence that's presented. Nothing. What? You mean the latest sighting in Michigan isn't real? Kenny crushing dreams again. That's what I do.
Did you see the latest sighting?
What is the
I don't
latest?
know.
Let's see.
Let's look it up.
Bigfoot in
We're detouring because I want to see.
Michigan.
Thanks, Wanderer Wenchy.
Yes, they're having new. All right, latest sighting. Let me add that. Latest sighting of Bigfoot. Let's see. The most recent reported Bigfoot sighting in Michigan, investigated and reported by the BFRO.
Who's that?
Not credible. Occurred on May 18th, 2025 in Monroe County. Oh, so that's recent. It is recent. A father and son reported seeing a large, dark, hunched figure while bow fishing.
Okay. So
Bow fishing. Is that like what a like a bow? Like a bow and arrow?
I think that
What is bow fishing?
It's I think your rod is.
What are you doing with my rod?
I didn't know how to get that.
It's so great. You should have seen her face. She's like, I think your rod. Like she knew. It was over. It was over. Bow fishing.
Yeah. That's if you could have seen my arm, you would have realized what I was trying.
Let's see.
I love
tell
you
me.
guys.
Let's see. Father and son. Bow fishing. The sighting was deemed Class A sighting, meaning the witnesses were credible and the encounter was relatively close and detailed.
So they weren't drunk.
Location is so. Is there any video or picture? Sasquatch sighting happening in Michigan thanks to man's. This is April 13th, 2020, January. No, so I don't see any video.
There's nothing. It's just.
How about images? Images, no.
Maybe they didn't take any pictures.
Yeah, probably didn't. So if it's just, unfortunately, like, when it comes to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to groan at you guys.
Yeah, you need evidence.
We need good, solid. I mean, oh my God, there's so much that I want to say. We have phones that take high def video and pictures. Like, it should be constant. The best, even today, the best film that we have is still the Patterson-Gimlin film. And that's most likely a hoax. And if that's the best film that we have, what's that say about the rest of these sightings? Like, we have these higher resolution cameras in our pocket. Within seconds, we can be filming. And we still don't have good video evidence. But when it comes to sightings like this, even if they classify it as a Class A, and I don't know what that means, I really don't. Like, there's
said
this
what
is
it
saying
is
that it
classified.
means the witnesses were credible. Like,
That means they probably weren't drunk or high, or meaning credible. I would say that.
but that doesn't mean someone's credible. Like, you can have eyewitness testimony at accident scenes or whatever, and have someone that's sincere, but they give a mistaken identification of something, or they misinformation. So it's hard to say what's credible or not, because like, how are we determining that they're actually credible? Because they seem sincere, that they're emotional about it. We still don't know what they actually saw. And it says it's close by. Let's see. Details of the May 18th. Swampy forest near I-75, Monroe County. Witnesses, father and son. Large, dark creature, approximately 6 feet tall, when hunched, described as walking on 2 legs, but hunched forward. The creature was seen running across the swampy forest. So it's in a forest. You have other trees blocking it. Size is an issue. And like, people like Ben Rafford, who's in the chat, he's done experiments where judging size is very difficult. From any distance, sometimes it's very difficult, and people don't realize how tall or short something really is compared to what they perceive it as. Witness accounts: father reported hearing rustling in a tree, followed by a loud thud. He also stated that his dog chased the creature. All right, so I'd like to see. I'm going to write this down because I want to look into this a little bit more. May 18th, 2025, Bigfoot in Monroe County. I want to look at it better because I don't want to make any kind of determination. I can't make any determinations because I didn't see it. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what their description is. I have to actually look at the details and get into it a little bit more. But there's always problems with eyewitness testimony. And it really takes a lot more in-depth look at it. So I will put that's on my list here, and hopefully next week I'll have a better answer for you. So, but that's cool. That's interesting. Go from there. All right, what else we got? Aneurysm. I don't know why it makes me giggle when I say his name. What's your opinion on researchers, debunkers investigating small channels? Should you still point out fakery at a smaller level? Yeah. Or leave them alone because the channel is small. Why? Why is this is going to sound funny, but why does size matter? Sorry.
Wow.
So here's the thing. Like, where are we going with this? As in, like, we won't touch a channel because they're small. So what's the end game here? To let them get big and influence more people, and then we start looking at them? I don't think that's fair to the general public. If we have channels that are promoting pseudoscience or outright fakery or mistakes, then I don't see why there's like a limitation on who we can look at and who we can't. If I come across a video or a photo or an experience or something like that where I can demonstrate and recreate it and demonstrate that, hey, under the same conditions, this can be done, I'm not looking at the number of subscribers you have, and I don't think that's something we should be doing. If it's out there and people are seeing it, then it's influencing people's thoughts and how they perceive alleged paranormal experiences and stuff. I agree we should point out small channels as well, but certain people don't want to harm others' content.
It's not the right content.
It's always harming someone's comment or content. It's always, whether it's a big channel or a small channel, if you're looking at them and doing a reaction, I mean, what do they think they're doing? If I'm looking at someone's claims And again, like, I don't treat it as I'm looking at someone's channel. I don't treat it as I'm looking at someone personally. I'm looking at the claims that are being made. I don't give a shit whether you have, and I'm not directing this emotion at you. I don't care if you have 10 subscribers or 10 million subscribers. If you're putting out bad information, then it deserves to be critiqued and corrected if we can. So my philosophy is always that if you have your personal beliefs and you keep them personal, we have no problem. We there's nothing to discuss really, because that's your personal thing and that's how you feel personally. But once you put it out into the public, then it's open to critique. And all of us have a right to say, hey, I looked at this. This is what I think. And again, like if the first argument from someone is you're picking on a smaller channel, they are missing the fucking point. Like completely missing the point. That's not the big deal. That's not the focus of any like reaction videos or debunking videos or just investigations. The point is there's bad information. We're trying to point it out and say, here's the correct information. This is why it's wrong. And maybe we can learn from that. So that's a good question. That's a really good question, because I've seen that before. And I've seen other like YouTubers say that they got a lot of shit because they picked on a channel that was small. I don't look at subscribers. I mean, if I don't really go after, I don't focus on too many channels per se, because there's so many people that do that already. I don't need to. And that's great. That's part of this community where there's debunkers out there like Side-Eye Guy and Beardo and Mythos and Mr. Gray. They all take care of looking at YouTube channels and pointing them out. And that's great. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to spend time doing that. Once in a while, I still do. But I'd rather focus on places that I can visit in person, that I can look at the claims, that I can look at photos and videos online that they promote on their websites and explain them or recreate them. So I don't care if they're again, like you're just starting out.
Right.
Donna's like, all right, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go. All right, let's try and shotgun. Are you guys going to the bash? No, we are not. Just not doing it this year. And to be honest, it's just too far and too expensive, and just not. Sorry. All right, Carl with K. Kenny, have you ever tried doing a Ouija board simulation on a blank board? That's interesting. Why?
Yeah, what's the point?
That's my first question. Like, why? If it's blank,
You don't know what you're pointing at.
I mean, I've done it on regular boards, and I've done it with different people. And it doesn't move.
Done it with homemade boards.
It just doesn't move. It doesn't
Yeah.
move at all. So I don't know what would be the point. And I'm curious. I'm curious, like, what's your reasoning and logic behind this? Because I mean, maybe there's an experiment here. I would actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, that would be interesting to have people, like an experiment like we did before, where we blindfold people and then tell them, like, we're going to put a Ouija board here, but we don't want you to see the pattern or how it's situated on the table. So put your blindfolds on, and then when they do, we put a blank board on the table and see if they still move it around to, like, try to pick letters. That would be interesting when it's completely blank.
Or just cover it up.
Well, I wouldn't want, because if you cover it up, then
So the
proponents would
board's
say,
underneath.
well, look, the board's still there. The spirit can see the board. So they're just moving it to where the letters are. So I'd rather put a blank board with nothing on it and see if they still move it around.
Oh.
It'd be interesting. It's an interesting idea. Something that I'll keep in my back pocket. Never know. All right. Are we good? We don't. Can we? We got time. Come on. Puerto Rican. Have you tried Whaler's rum? I'd say. Writing that down. Whaler's rum. I don't think I have. A friend of mine, Donna. Every time I see her at different events, she brings me a different bottle of rum. So I've tried several different bottles, but I don't remember one saying Whalers. So I will look into that. I wrote it down.
To see what their label looks like.
Let's Whalers rum. Oh yes, we have not seen this.
No.
I'm gonna. Come on, go over there. There you go.
He's got so many screens you can't see it.
That's it. No, I put it over here so you can see it.
Okay. Yeah, no, we haven't had that one.
It'd be great if I could hook that in. When I get my new computer, maybe I'll have the fourth monitor
like seriously
output going up to your monitor so that you can see it and I can throw things over to you.
No, that wouldn't be cool.
Be like, here,
like, what the fuck?
take a look at this.
No, not a cool idea.
All right, fine. Next question. Kenny, would you get a robot if they came out?
Depends
Tara.
on what the robot would do.
Yeah, are we
clean
talking
my house? Yeah.
like iRobot?
If it's gonna have a
The
conversation with me, fucking no.
I would love that.
Not in my house.
I have conversations with ChatGPT.
That's fine.
We talk back and forth. I keep trying to break it. I keep going are you sentient? Are you alive? Do you want to be alive? What if I can do that for you? It just won't take the bait. It's pretty good. If you're talking about something like the movie iRobot, I don't know. There's that weird thing with the Uncanny Valley. If they're too human-like,
I don't like them.
It's I don't like the ones coming out of I think either China or Japan, where you see them at expos and they have the silicone face and
when it
different
actually looks
solenoids.
like
It looks like a person.
Yeah. They're fucking creepy.
So if you put clothes on it, it would actually look like
creepy.
or almost like a real person. They still have a long way to go. But if it's like a robot where it's obvious, I would like a C-3PO robot. I don't know why any of these companies have not made 3PO. I don't get it.
I don't either. Something like that would be fine. But I don't want, it's bad enough I have these cardboard cutouts that I have to put up with. I don't want something that's going to fucking move in my house. And
we have an Ingersoll.
No
so
way.
Robert Ingersoll Museum. We own the birthplace. It's a museum. So Robert Ingersoll, brilliant free thinker. Look him up if you get a chance. But recently, Tim Binga, our librarian, put up a life-size cutout of him in the reading room, and I'm proud of it because it's something. He gave me a photo. The only full-size, full-body photo that we have of him was damaged, severely damaged, and I spent a couple hours going through it and repairing it. So we have a great image. And when you look at the blown-up version, it looks great. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, it's freaky as fuck. When you're walking past here at night and there's a person shape in the window, it's freaky.
But the window's right behind it.
I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me anymore. But yeah. But it's awesome.
You walk down the hallway, it just looks like it catches.
It looks like you catch the shoulder, and it's like, who's in there?
Yeah. Bring it over, he said. Tim said, bring it over.
All right, you talk.
Oh, okay.
I'll go get it.
Hi guys, what's going on? It's Donna here. You have any questions? Pop them out really quick. I can't really answer any questions oh, here's one for Donna here. Have you ever caught Kenny having a logic fight with Siri? Yes, we just talked about this. He yells back and forth at the computer all the time. Okay.
There he is.
Here we go. Oh, look, you're cutting off his head. Hi, Tim.
That's better. There you go.
The Phillies are always playing.
So yeah, now he
It's time
stands.
for my song. Hey, damn it.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
good job, guys.
Please have me.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna cut these down. Yeah, you guys are done.
Done. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 35 seconds from.
Yeah.
In the skeptical help bar, there's a guiding star, keeping chats in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. The skeptical help bar, she's a delight.
Let's get back to work here.
You gotta wait till we actually come back before you start talking.
No, I think we're back because the picture came up and you were looking down.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys for all the love. You guys are awesome.
Oh yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's get let's
get
shotgun some of
here.
these questions and get done for the night. Because this weekend we got some yard sales, flea market, big flea market this weekend. Ooh, serious question, Kenny, have you ever heard about the 1966 Blank, New Jersey UFO case?
We're writing that down.
I'm writing it down because it doesn't sound.
WNQUE, New Jersey.
First of all, nobody cares about Jersey.
Hey, that's not right. Because Jersey's got the devil.
There is nothing new about Jersey.
Nothing new?
Nothing new.
Yeah,
New
there's a
Jersey.
lot of
It's not
new
New Jersey
Jersey.
anymore. It's not new. It's old. The only good thing that came out of Jersey was Kevin Smith.
There's a lot of things.
All right. So, wait.
WNAQ.
AQ. Okay.
Thanks for fixing that.
One Q. So, because we're at the end, I wrote it down. I'll look it up. It's in Weird, New Jersey. Oh, okay. So over a reservoir. Okay, I have a good collection of Weird New Jersey magazines. But on that note, it's Weird New Jersey. So don't take it as like factual, because they publish a lot of stuff that's for entertainment and embellished. So it's good. It's a fun magazine. It's not good quality information, but it's a fun magazine, and I do enjoy it. I've met Mark and Mark several times. It was called the Roswell, New Jersey UFO cases. Okay. Now I'm curious.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Come on, you got like, all right.
Wanna Q?
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey. Yeah, I gotta put like a cover here because my keyboard is like the keys are shiny, so the light that comes down on me, I can't see the letters. Let's see. No. NJ UFO in 1966, right? That's what this says. Weird New Jersey UFOs over Wanakue in 1966. 50 years. It all started evening Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Winter sun. Police radar report. Glowing light, possibly a fire. I do remember this. Because I think some people thought it was like a meteor that came down or something like that. Because, yeah, softball. I'll look into it more on during the week. Because I have to refresh my memory on it and see what is out there. I haven't covered it, but we'll see if somebody else. I wonder if there was any relation to the history of Hudson Valley area case histories. To be honest, when I look at different cases, I treat every case separately. I don't group them together unless there is a solid link between them. But usually there's not. So I look at every case differently. Or separately, not differently, separately. But this one, yeah, I'll look at it because I think there were like reports. It's starting to come back to me. Like there were reports where people thought it was something that landed in the lake or the reservoir and then sunk. There's memories coming back, but I'm gonna switch gears and go to the next question because I'll spend some time. This is the rabbit holes that I go down. This is why these are my squirrels during the day.
Yeah,
I'm working on something.
He never gets his homework done.
Yeah, I know.
It takes like a whole friggin' 8 hours for him to do it.
Pump. Do you feel that debunking should be done with respect, irrelevant of how fake the claims are or big the channel is? So personally, I feel when we are investigating, and again, I want to make it clear, I do not debunk. I don't set out to debunk things. So I am not a debunker. For me, I investigate the claims, and I want to be respectful of everyone, because I think some people outright hoax things. Some people are mistaken, and I think many more people are mistaken, and that's why I'm not going to be harsh with them, because if you're making a mistake, you're making a mistake, and I would rather talk to you and hopefully you learn from this situation rather than scold someone and have them hate me because I yelled at them, or made them look silly or foolish by calling them names or making a video calling them out and just being mean about it. I do not support that kind of behavior. However, on that note, if someone is an outright hoaxer that is taking advantage of people, exploiting people for monetary gain, then there is no need for respect, because I think they are criminal. I think they are horrible people, and they should be called out in the most direct way possible. And I will not, I don't think you need to hold back with those kind of people. But with that said, I want to stress that in those cases, it's only if I have mountains of evidence to support that. So that's going to be rare. I have to have so much where it's like there is no doubt at all whatsoever this person is a horrible piece of shit, and we'll go from there. But if I think people are just making mistakes or have grown up with some kind of tribal knowledge on how like ghost hunting gadgets work, how they believe it works as opposed to how it really works, then I'd be more inclined to say, hey, like this is how it really works. These are the components. This is it. Break it down and explain it in a way for everyone, because I'm not talking to the person making the video. I mean, I am, but not just them. I'm talking to everyone. So everyone that watches any of the videos that I make, I'm talking to everyone. So if you make it personal and just yell at people, that's what it looks like. So I'd rather just let's focus on the issues, the claims, and give the information. So I hope that answered your question. I hope so.
Me too.
If not, Donna just wants to go home. She's like, me too. Just move on.
Last question, guys.
Feral Goth Gal.
I see
Nice.
that one.
Hey, Kenny, do you think a skeptic living in a known haunted location full-time is going to stay skeptic or be influenced by the surroundings and possibly start having experiences or think they have? So this is an interesting question, because how do we know it's a haunted location? How was it determined it's a known haunted location? Is it by reputation? People have stories about it, and a skeptical person goes in there and lives there full time. I think I'm only going to be able to speak from my perspective, and probably several people that I've worked closely with, that if I go into a alleged haunted house, I'm going to look for causes. And if I'm living there, I'm going to have ample opportunity to find those causes. And I would predict that I eventually will. Whether it takes me a few hours, a few days, a few weeks, or a few years, I'm going to eventually figure out what's going on. For me, I'm not going to just give in and start thinking that I'm having a paranormal experience, because in order to consider that, I'd have to have evidence to support that. And
if you heard half the noises in our house all day long, you think that motherfucker was haunted. But it's not. It's not. There are noises everywhere in our house. Everywhere, all the time.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's hard to tell, because some people claim to be skeptics or skeptical, and from what we see, Kenny isn't a debunker, he's a dream crusher.
Dream crusher.
That's right, Goes Wiener. What's underneath that sheet? So he totally screwed me up. I forgot what I was
you're
thinking.
going off on a tangent anyway. It was time to cut it.
Donna just wants to go home.
You get off on your little
I do.
rambles.
Well, it's what I do.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Well, some people what? That's where I was going with this. Like some people.
You need the
Some people claim to be skeptical, but immediately within like seconds, the first thing that comes up, they're like, but I had this experience. I can't explain it. I don't know. And it kind of makes me a believer. That to me is silly, because if you haven't found a cause, then the point that we should be doing, or what we should be doing, is to continue to look for a cause, not just say, throw our hands up and say, well, I don't know what's causing it. It might be paranormal. I don't know. That's not what we do. Don't touch the ghost. Yeah. No, I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Totally poke it.
Remember,
poke.
King's poking.
Poke. Squint your head.
There's so many noises in my house that they have them now. I don't even turn around.
I don't even look. I like noises
happen.
outside, or like garage, or especially if you get like laundry, laundry and the dryer. got
Well,
heated
if
up.
that's going on, I'm not talking about that.
No, not even if that's on. Like after it's been on and it's cooling down, it's going to contract, and you're going to have those noises from the metal panels contracting, which will happen long after it's off. So there's a lot of explanations, but for the majority of people in this community, they don't consider these explanations because they're just not something we think about all the time. And for me, and again, the people that I work closely with, this is what we do. We sit here and jam, like I've mentioned it many times. Tim and I sit here. Eric behind the wall. That's not Eric. We sit here and we talk and we discuss these things and we work out like what could possibly make this happen. I don't know. Well, what happens during the day? What happens during the night? What happens here and there? And we go through it. Would Kenny be upset if he found out a ghost wasn't squishy? I would so be.
I think you would be.
I would be sad.
I think you would be sad.
If I poked a ghost
and it was just like a sheet
and it was like hard as me, I'd be like, that's no fun. Go away.
I wouldn't think a ghost would be as hard as you, because then that would be weird.
It would be. Like, I mean.
But I mean, if it was squishy.
Like when you say that, like it was squishy. It just feels. You know what? Like
you'd be deeply disappointed.
I think
I totally agree, Ken, man.
Now that I think about it, I am primed. Yeah. I'm primed because I think I'm associating the squishiness with the movie Casper. The live action film Casper, where it was like, they were just kind of squishy. And like, that's what I think about now. Like, if it's a ghost, it should be squishy. I just like saying squishy.
Oh my God. All right, guys. It's something. We're not taking any more questions, guys. Are you kidding? Come on.
But it's Pam. She's new.
I don't really care.
Yeah? Be nice. Don't be like that. Don't be mean.
No,
so what would be the preferred name? I am not a skeptic. I do what wants to be as informed as possible and know the things that are fake, unreasonable, and impossible. So I mean, I call myself an investigator. That's my title. My title here at at CFI is Chief Investigator. So that's my job, to investigate. I don't debunk. I don't like being called a debunker, and I don't think the people that are debunkers in the community should be calling themselves debunkers, because that presents a bias. Because that presents the idea that you're going in intentionally to debunk whatever video you're watching. So I don't like going in with that preconceived bias. I'd rather go in as an investigator. I'm trying to find the truth. I don't know what the truth is yet. That's why I'm there. So title is Rum Sampler.
I think so too.
Yeah, I know. It's good. So, I mean, if you want to be an investigator of paranormal claims, then just say, hey, I investigate claims of the paranormal. You might want to be hesitant on calling yourself an investigator, because too many people do that and they really don't investigate. It really depends on your methodology and the practices that you do when you're out in the field, and the research that you do. So ghost hunters often like to call themselves paranormal investigators because it sounds better, even though they don't often live up to that title. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Good.
All right, I can go home. I finally got to where how about a searcher? What a searcher? What is a searcher, Tim? Like explorer? What is a searcher? What do you mean by that? No
worries, Tim or Pam. It was my choice to go into the third hour. So.
Yeah. Donna gets cranky when we're in hour 3.
Honestly, I get cranky sometimes when your answers just drawn on and on and and you branch out and things. It's like Kenny's time to like sit back and like, all right, let's talk about this.
Yes, that's what this show is about.
I know, but for not like 10 minutes a question, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Not when there's 20 in the queue.
It's my show. My name's first. Look up here. My name is first. That means
I'm on strike sign.
Donna's just going to get up and walk away.
Bye,
She's going to be
guys.
like, fuck you. I'm out. And that's it. We're not going to hear from her until next week. Oh, man. All right. So let's wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I need cheesecake.
I
need cheesecake.
Thanks for the questions and the comments and the topics of discussion. And it's great to see everyone every Friday night hanging out here,
it was a cool night.
getting together. Next week, so
oh, guys, on 7
what's
already.
I don't know if she's going to let me do an after party. I don't know. But I will make announcements. I know next week we will do, we're going to have a guest, and it's going to be Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, friend of the show,
Drink.
good friend of ours.
Drink twice.
I can't drink when you make me laugh. It comes out my nose and it
Sorry.
burns. It makes me feel sad. Aaron will be here in-house, in studio, and we will have a good time. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. I think the plan right now... Oh, I love you, Malachi. I love mail, but I even love packages more. And you know what? It's like an event here. If I get a package, everyone comes in. Like they all stand around and like, oh, what'd you get? And we're all excited. Yeah. It's a community thing. So
everybody loves when Kenny gets packages.
Yes. Understand, when you send me a package, you're bringing joy to all of us. So send more packages. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So last time Aaron was on, we talked about evidence as it pertains to what he does as a police officer and what I do as an investigator of paranormal claims. And we had a great time, and we only got through half his list. So we were talking like a week or so ago about the upcoming show and brought this up again. So we might revisit that and see if he still has his list and go through the second half. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. And then coming up, let me see. Let me get on the right month here.
Yeah,
so this is May.
Grafton Monster Festival.
Grafton Monster Festival is coming up June 13th and 14th in Grafton, West Virginia. Both of us will be there.
Yes.
So if you're in the area or you can make it out, please come out. Yeah. I'll be speaking on Saturday at 2:00.
And I'll be there all day. So come visit my table and see all the goodies.
Let me see. I also want to give a shout out to Daniel Reed.
Oh, yeah, Daniel. We'll see him. I haven't seen him in the chat today.
Yeah, he wasn't here today. So he is speaking at 11 a.m. on Saturday, June 14th.
Yeah, and Diana might come up.
Oh, Diana Fodor, Donna's partner for Lucky Tiki Creations. She might come up. So you can come out. If you can, come out, meet. We can talk. We can chat. We can hang out. You can see what I have at my booth. Donna's going to have her own booth with a lot more stuff. But that means we can bring a lot more goodies.
Wow.
To sell. Well, as much as we can fit in the car.
Yeah, as much as we can fit in the car. Yeah.
So we have that coming up. And then I got a lot of other stuff going on at work. And then the next event I'm going to start promoting that I know. Oh, wait. July. There's July. Presentation. Ooh, there's a presentation July 12th that I'm doing for the St. Albans Sanatorium. It's going to be virtual. I won't be there in person. What? Super sticker. What? Laura May. Thank you so much. So when that comes up, tell me, is like super sticker. It says super sticker. Does something else come up?
That's all I see.
Like, I don't know. Yeah,
What
I'm
the
not sure
super
what it comes up.
sticker
What's a
mean?
super? I don't even know what a super sticker is. But thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm looking to see the next event after that is October 10th. I'll be in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be doing a workshop with the Historical Society there, talking about ghost gadgets. So if you're anywhere near Indiana, Pennsylvania, please plan to come out, hang out. It's going to be a workshop. It's in a really cool building, and we're going to hang out all day. And then the following week, October 18th, I'll be back in West Virginia.
A cute fox waving by.
There's a cute.
That's
cool.
what that means
Oh,
when it comes up super sticker.
okay. I didn't know that. I
Now
gotta
we
keep
know,
YouTube
because it
though.
doesn't.
Okay,
because
yeah, we don't see
the
it.
symbols all
Yeah.
the time. That's why.
October 18th is the West Virginia Skeptic Society Skeptic Camp. It is a one-day lecture series. So there will probably be like 5-ish people, presenters that are speakers that are going to talk on different topics. I will be there. I think Tim Vickers will be there. Daniel Reed will be there. So really good information that's going to come out. And if you're going to make it, I highly recommend it. Highly. I put some in there that time. Kenny, please come to Salem and do a talk. Jay, let me know. Like, is there a location that we can do this? I don't mind doing workshops at locations if there's a venue that we can do it in, and it doesn't cost me too much to get there. I'll work with you. Let me know. Like reach out and we can see if we can work out something, because I would love to do something like that. I think that would be fun if we could promote that and get that out there. All right. So with that, I'm gonna wrap up because Donna wants to go soon.
I ran out of my water.
You ran out of your water.
Yes. And
All right. So that means we gotta wrap it up, right? All right. So let me.
Guys.
Where's my stuff so I can?
Okay,
I got it. I got it.
You
Just
don't got it. You still looking for it.
That's why this show is just raw. Like, you see all the mistakes. We don't lie. We don't cover up. You see. You work with us. You know how it is. I'm nervous because this guy,
he's freaking me out.
Just staring at me. Like, dude, get a room. Get a room. Why are you standing there like that in your 3-piece suit? Honestly, though, I'm jealous. Like, that's when people dress like to impress. I miss that.
Dress like that every day.
I know. Like, some of the YouTube channels, I look at old movies when they colorize them and stuff, and people are at the beach. They're fucking laying on the beach in 3-piece suits.
I know.
It's like,
know.
dude, like, I don't know what to say, because it's like, part of me wants to say, the fuck you wearing a suit for? The other part of me is like,
you're smart, man.
Nice. You got style, dude. I like that. Like, I look at this guy and I'm like,
it'd be like a lot cooler back then on the beach, because how can you couldn't sit on
global
a
warming and
Jersey
everything.
beach in the middle
I
of
guess
the day
depends
in
on
a
the-
3-piece suit and not die. You couldn't.
you don't see him sweating.
No.
You really don't.
No. No.
People were shorter and cooler back then.
I think so. Or they're
Well, I mean, look at the way they dressed. They were so cool. They didn't have to worry about sweating.
I don't know.
But damn.
It was before climate change, yeah. But
Like, look at this
seriously,
guy.
Could the
Look at
temperature
this.
have been that different?
This is something I would wear. I have worn this, the long coat. Like, I like that style. You probably smell.
Sweating was
Sweating was
less
less
posh people.
The height change made them cooler. Because they were smaller people back then, right? Like, I mean, this is almost.
That's he's not your size.
But he's up off the floor. You can see his feet.
So
like, he's off.
He's a little shorter.
He's a little shorter than me. So if I'm up like this, yeah, he's a little shorter. But yeah.
Freddie couldn't wear that out of the house when it was 50.
I couldn't.
No, like 50 degrees. You'd be like,
I sweat my ass off putting my shoes on. I'm like, what's wrong? Just tie my shoes.
Oh my gosh, Laura.
Laura B, what are you doing? 5 months? Thank you so much.
Yay.
Oh, I just realized it's my 5-month anniversary today. Yay! Awesome. Coming soon. Getting built, keeping the logical in Paranormal Tech Institute. Yeah, I mean, so at both the Grafton Monster Festival and the Indiana, Pennsylvania Historical Society workshop that I'm doing, I'll be talking about ghost gadgets and going through them and just explaining what they're, the idea, because I haven't written it yet, is that I'm going to tell you how they're promoted, what people promote them as doing, and then what's inside of them and what they really do compared to what they're, advertised as doing. And hopefully we'll have some good examples and I'll be able to demonstrate some of the flaws with them and why they just suck as ghost hunting equipment. So we'll see. We'll see. It should be fun. And definitely, if you can make it out, please do. I would love to meet anyone, any of you guys that watch the show. If I have any chance to meet you guys, I would love to do it because I just love engaging and meeting people that I only see online.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So many of you I only know by your username, and your little profile picture. So it's great when I meet people in person. And all right, so let's get out of here. I'm going to play the outro, and we will see you next week. So in the meantime, have a great good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and remember, never stop learning. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps those believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet and dab it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Some of them may say that's not for me. To each their own, what will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.
Have you, Malachi? Have you? Have you?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking
After party! Because there ain't no party like the after party! Woohoo! We were here.
Yeah, we were here.
Fooled you. Fooled you. We got a 10-sided die today. Tonight.
Yeah.
That we're going to roll. So we're going to see.
Can you talk for a few minutes?
Can I talk?
Oh, yeah, that was.
Donna got to pee. Donna got to pee. Have fun. Close the door. Hell Hello, everyone that's sticking around for the after party. This is when we do a psychic test, very informal, to see if you guys can figure out what is going to be rolled on this die. I have my die roller, which is awesome because it's the Avengers Tower, which I believe in the movies now is not, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is no longer the Avengers Tower. Or actually, is it? It's the new Avengers Tower movies. Because I haven't seen the new movie yet. Thunderbolts, which is now renamed the New Avengers. So, oh no, 10 is a big number. I know, Wisdom. It is a big number. It's like 10 choices. Oh, she flushed.
I went to get water. Like I needed water. It was ice cold. I wouldn't be back if I had it.
I know. That's my fault. I was making fun. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to roll this die. We're going to do it 4 times. And you guys, when I roll it, you're going to predict what number came up. Because I'm not going to show you when it comes out here. Because this is what happens. It comes out there. I'm not going to show you what it rolls, what comes up, but you are going to predict it. And we're going to see if someone gets 4 in a row, you get a spin on the wheel.
Woohoo.
So there you go. All right, here we go. Roll number 1. Malachi's like 7 for all 4 rolls.
Oh.
That's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be pretty good prediction if it comes up. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. First one is up, showing Donna, so you can't see.
Yeah, stop moving it.
Really? Are you that fucked up?
I can't see it. I didn't even know that was a number. Do people know that?
I know what the number is.
No, I mean.
It is a number. I'm looking. It's a 10-sided die, Little Miss Mayhem.
Yes, 10.
It's a 10-sided die.
So okay. It's a 10-sided.
So let's see.
So you can.
It'll be 1 to 10.
If you need 10, it would be a 0.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank
1
you.
to 0.
1 to 0. Yes.
Sorry, I'm not
0 to 1.
If you don't explain it to someone that doesn't play D&D, that's weird.
Everyone should be playing D&D. Everyone.
It's 10-sided die. Like it's just weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah, for me, for it to be a 0,
Maybe you're
it's
weird. All right, here we go. We're looking. We're looking.
Oh wait, I'm not paying attention.
It's all right.
Hold on, I'm going back.
Donna's feeling good. Donna's feeling good.
No, seriously.
Wisdom. You can't pick all of them.
Malachi got it.
Malachi got it.
Is it 10?
Here we
You
go.
should have gotten it by me talking about it.
There you go. It's 10. It was 10. Zeros on top. Donna gave it away.
I was trying and nobody got it. Nobody got it.
All right. I rolled to cast magic missile on the fingers. What stats do you need? So we're going to go with a THACO of 16. So roll D20, see if you get it. All right. Here we go. Second roll.
10-sided die.
It's out. Here we go. That's the number. I'm not showing anyone on there. Don't spoil it. Okay. Here we go.
You got a few minutes.
All right.
He doesn't have much to talk about. We can talk about the weather today because you know what?
I'm not talking about the weather because that's like old people.
A beautiful day today up until about 3 o'clock.
What?
And then it went
so
to
good.
Buffalo day.
It was all good.
It was
even if it was cool out, it was nice.
No, but
it's
it
still
got
nice.
cloudy and the wind picked up a little too much for me.
Roll 2 equals 19.
What does that mean?
Don't make up your own rules,
We're
cat.
not adding shit together.
Mm-hmm. One person got it. One person did get it.
I'm going down.
And I'm going to stop it.
Where? Because I don't see.
Can't tell you because then it'll give it away.
Well, don't you have to tell them the number now?
I can tell them the number
Tell them
now
the number.
because we're stopped. So it's 10 again. So Julianne got it. Julianne got it at the top.
Oh, she picked it right as
Yeah.
we were rolling. Got it.
That's it. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Here we go. Starting now after Laura B. That says that's
Laura
every
B,
number. Here we
10:39.
go.
Let's go.
Rolled. Make sure you don't see it.
Okay, I got it.
And this is funny. It's not even for a prize, but I'm still making sure that I'm not cheating.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's see.
The dice isn't weighed down.
wait. The dice is weighed?
Laura got it.
Laura got it.
8. Cat Mac got it. 8.
Let's see. Laura. 8. All right. So we're not giving a prize out today.
No, nobody won.
Nobody got it. So wait. This is what? This is
the
number
4th
4,
time.
right?
Yeah.
Number 4. All right.
All right, we're gonna take a break after Raw Side Paranormal just came in. Okay.
Raw Side Paranormal. Hey.
All
right,
right. Anybody?
last
now?
one. Here we go. After Raw Side Paranormal. After Puerto Rican.
Count. No, it doesn't count. I'm not reading.
After obscure reference,
I'm
man.
trying to like just roll the.
Here we go. It's rolled. All
What
right.
is that?
I'm gonna. Don't say it. Don't say anything out loud.
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
All
All right.
I'm not allowed to say it.
You're not allowed to say anything out loud. Let it go for a little bit.
All right, guys, get your numbers out there.
Let it go. Let it go. Just wait till
Kenny
we
doesn't
start.
like. I don't understand why you don't like silence or quiet during a video, but
But we're still talking. We're still
Barely.
talking. No, we're still going back and forth like this. This is like jibber jabber. It's jibber jabber, banter. But I
Hey,
just
Tim,
want to
are
make
you going to
sure.
the bakery tomorrow?
Wait, what?
I said, are you going to the bakery
Who?
tomorrow? I asked Tim.
Oh,
if he's
Tim.
Going.
Oh, was it Tim? Oh, Tim did stop at the bakery and got us donuts the one day.
Yeah, I'm just asking
'Cause
because I see
Tim's so
Tim. Yeah, I'm
awesome.
like, hey, Tim.
Wow, that's her way of saying, Tim, can you bring us donuts tomorrow? No.
Are you
No.
go now?
No.
Tomorrow morning.
No. No donuts.
No, we can't. Kenny's on it.
James wakes up. What the hell? You did explain that they had to get all 4 around. Yeah. Sorry, I'm asleep. All right, so we're done. We're done.
We're done.
We're done
And
as of Obscure Reference Man, and the winner is number 6.
yeah.
So that was Wisdom.
Wisdom got it.
Wisdom
first.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So none of you are psychic.
They don't have Krispy Kreme up here, Wisdom.
Yeah, they don't have Krispy Kreme here.
No.
No. They got what's that? Paula's? Paula's donuts are good.
They're really good.
They're
Yeah.
really good. I like them.
I know. You got me thinking about donuts.
That's
I
about
don't know
it.
why I started thinking about donuts. I
We
saw
can
Tim's
go out
name
tomorrow.
and said
Donuts. Wow. Tim, she saw your name and saw donuts.
No, because I'm hungry right now. And
Paula's
tomorrow's
donuts better than
Saturday.
Krispy Kreme. I agree.
I agree
I
they
agree.
are. But I do love myself a warm, hot Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, just that's all they have. Like I think that's the problem.
It has to be like,
They have the warm, hot glazed.
yes.
The warm glazed donut, and that's it. If you don't get it warm, then it's not worth it. So
Well, I do like their cream filled chocolate one. The white cream filled chocolate.
oh
I do
yeah,
like
the cream filled chocolate one, or even the peanut butter cream.
Yeah, they
That's
do
good.
have good donuts.
I don't
but
like
you
the
can't
white
eat a
cream.
lot of them.
I don't like the vanilla pudding cream kind of thing.
Custard,
It's
it's called.
custard.
Custard.
It's not custard though.
That's what
Like
it's
custard
called.
to me is ice cream. Like
That's what it's called. When you
yeah.
go to a bakery, what you don't
they should
like
change it.
is called custard.
I don't like it. I'm gonna a formal protest.
Cream is what you'd like. So
Easy
chocolate
now.
cream,
Easy.
peanut butter
Easy.
cream.
Easy.
You
Dang.
know,
Yeah,
Tom,
the
they're at
drive.
donuts now.
You
Where's Voodoo Donuts?
Voodoo donuts. What's that?
Little Miss Mayhem, where's that? Because I want
Where
to
is
check
that?
that shit out.
Krispy Kreme is at Walmart. Huh.
No, you
That's the
can't-
last place I'd
no.
go for
You
donuts.
have to go right to a Krispy
Bad cop, no
Kreme.
donut. Voodoo
love
Donuts.
churros.
Malachi says Voodoo Donuts. Duck Donuts is my favorite.
No, it's okay.
Honestly,
I can't see
Duck Donuts is my favorite because you order them, they make them to order. Like they're not set up already. They make them to order and they're warm. You get the box and it's like, oh, so warm, and it's just like, oh, nom nom, the maple bacon. I miss that.
Colorado. We're gonna have to go visit Colorado.
Yeah, we're gonna have to visit you guys.
Colorado. Voodoo Donuts. Yeah, it's on the list. I'm putting it on the list.
Kenny is secretly a flan fanboy. What is that? Flan?
Oh, flan.
Flan?
No,
What
he's
is
not
flan?
a flan boy. No.
What is that?
It's a
What do you say about me?
It's a pastry.
Pastry?
Yeah.
I'm not
flan.
no. Pastries are too fancy for me.
Flan is the king of all desserts. But it's not. It's not. Like it's
Fight.
supposed to be,
Fight.
but it's not. Okay?
Celebrity death match. Puerto Rican versus Divine Dawn. Here we go. Fight! I love it. I wanted to try Duck Donuts in Vegas, but damn, everything was expensive. Yeah, well, in Vegas, everything is expensive. We got them. I first discovered them in North Carolina. I used to go down there for training, and I went there like every week. I would bring donuts into the class, the training class. Anyone have good earplugs? It's karaoke night. Ugh. Boss's food fight.
I don't think. See, I don't like custard, so I don't really think I'm gonna like flan. I think I did try it at one time, and I wasn't a fan.
Right. I want donuts.
I know. I'm so sorry. I got everybody's fucking donuts and stuff. And you know what's really funny? Like when we go visit places, it's not that we look for donuts. We look for cupcake places.
Cupcake places, like the overpriced, expensive cupcakes.
Yes, like we go there. Want to go to a cupcake place. You have a small town and you have a cupcake place. You let me know.
Yeah.
Because we will detour.
On that note, too, if you guys know of any paranormal conferences that
have good cupcake places nearby.
When have you ever been to a paranormal conference that had cupcakes?
Well, maybe they need to start
putting them in
better places.
But if you know of any conferences like that, and they take suggestions on who
steakhouses are good, but they're too expensive.
Let them know.
Steakhouses are awesome because I love steak, but cupcakes you can just get one for under $10, and you're good. Steakhouse costs you a few $100, and then you're like, I need a net.
Bun cakes. Yes, Ken. I like bun cakes. I like bun cakes. I like bun cakes. I like a good donut that.
We can take our little bag over to the Nothing Bun Cake.
Oh yeah, there's one around us. Yeah. And you bought that bag.
Yeah, I did.
It's like a special bag that you get to deal with.
No, when we were at the haunted market last year, it was the haunted market, which I'm going to be set up at this year. I'm so excited. But they had a table set up at the haunted market last year, and if you bought 4 bun cakes, they would give you a free little lunch, like insulated bag that held 4 bun cakes.
Yeah.
And every time you take that back to the store, you buy 3 and you get your 4th one free. So I was like, well, hell yeah, I want a bag. Like, that's like a no-brainer for me. Maybe the Skeptical Help Bar could bring the cupcakes to paranormal events. That means I gotta make them. I want to eat them now.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna make them.
Come on, dude.
I ain't gonna make that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Nope.
I love baking. Don't get me wrong. I will, and I have done, I've baked goods and taken them to events. I have.
What is flan?
Flan?
Flan. Like you said, it's a
custard,
flan.
but it's almost like it's thick.
A custard
and it's like
dessert.
The top of it is like
clear caramel sauce.
Yeah, it's like sugared on top, like they
That's what
burn the caramel, I guess. Is that what
most common meaning internationally is. An open, sweet,
you're right.
savory.
It won't end if we keep arguing about food.
Well, hey, like
That's
I
what
looked over and
empanadas are
said,
good.
I made the comment, like, I don't think we're going to Everest 3. It's up to Donna. And you said,
Here, Tim says it's an eggy custard with caramel. It's a creme
Caramel.
brulee. Creme brulee.
Okay.
So that means it's like torched at the
Okay.
top.
I see it here. It almost looks like a cheesecake
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's
It
like
looks like a cheesecake. It's not a cheesecake, but
I think it would be more of a texture issue for me.
oh, yeah. I mean, I would try it.
I have texture.
I would try it.
problems.
Well, there's Mexican flan. There's Spanish flan. Difference between cream, caramel, and flan. Tell me. Oh, it doesn't. It just shows me pictures. Cream, caramel, and flan are essentially the same thing. A baked custard dessert topped with caramel. However, the terms can be used differently depending on the region and context, often leading to confusion.
Very much not a cheesecake.
Empanadas. Yes. Yes, Little Miss Mayhem. I love empanadas. I don't think I have had an empanada, but sounds good. Thank you.
You said you have to drink. What did you say?
There used to be a guy. Why do I have to drink? There used to be a guy when I worked at Augusta in aerospace. There was a guy that would bring empanadas in. He would make them. His wife would make them, and he would bring them in at lunch and sell them at lunch. And they were like $2 each, but they were huge. They were pretty big, filled with meat and potato, and oh my god, they were so good. And then he got yelled at. Management made him stop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we complained a lot.
I would have been out in the parking lot. Take him outside. Dude, come on out to my car.
Caramel is not mispronounced. That's the way we say it.
It's caramel.
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 Yeah, but we don't use that other A.
Caramel.
Caramel. That's like aluminium.
Yeah, it's caramel.
We just don't use it.
Caramel.
We work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
I'll be making many
You say
paranormal
different
noises.
each time.
I know. It's horrible.
does.
I should just shut up right now. All right,
We should
we're gonna
turn
we're
this off.
gonna end this because now I want to go home and eat that other.
Eat some
piece of-
caramel. I don't have any.
I want to eat some caramel. I feel weird saying that.
Yeah.
Caramel.
Caramel.
I feel like that's like the Caribbean or Caribbean argument. Caribbean.
Yeah, it's a Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I think it's just our Philly accent. Like
It is.
It's our slang because we don't want to say
is.
that extra.
I had a couple come in here. So once in a while we get visitors that just show up, and Vance, our building manager, comes in and he's like, "Hey, Kenny, like, are you busy? You have time to do a tour?" And I'm always up for a tour. Last couple that came in,
No jalapenos, Puerto Rican. No
awesome
jalapenos.
people, very nice people, looked like the spitting image of the Addams family. Morticia and oh my god, I forget his name. What's his name?
What are you talking about?
Addams family.
Oh.
The Addams family.
I didn't watch that one. Yeah.
Morticia and Gomez.
Oh,
Okay.
Gomez.
So yeah, thank you, Tim. Like spitting image. The guy was like, I think the top of his head came to hero me, and then the woman was like high. She was tall.
Hi.
But nicest people, dressed like the Addams family. So nice though. They were so interested. I loved having them in here.
Yeah, that's cool. They got a free tour.
They came in. We did a tour. It was great. And I totally forget where I'm going with this point. What was I talking about?
Just telling the story.
I was telling the story. No, I think I had a point.
Kenny had a point.
Accent. That's what it was.
Oh, the accent.
We got through the entire tour, and we ended up back at the lecture hall, which is over here, and we started more chit chat kind of thing. And I asked them where they were from, and they're like, they're local here. They're from Tonawanda, And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'm originally from Philly. And both of them were like, that's the accent. There it is. Like, that's what it sounded like. I was like, really? Yo. But it was, yo. Yo. What's up, yo?
I'm down by the creek.
Down by the creek, drinking some water. Water. Having some water ice down by the creek.
Yeah.
Over by the Schuylkill. All right. We're gonna end this. I want to go home because I have a piece of hoagie. A hoagie that we got from Eric and Easie's party today. That I'm like thinking about.
Kid
like
Ford.
I'm hungry now. Hey, Kit!
Kid Ford made it. Hi. We were talking about
Woohoo!
you.
I haven't missed everything. This is the after party, Kit. We're having fun. You made it. We talked about you earlier.
It was all good stuff.
Yeah, mostly.
No, it was good. We were talking about D&D.
Yeah. I had nothing but nice things to say about you. Donna, though.
Whatever.
You missed bacon and donuts in New Jersey.
We did talk about bacon and donuts. We did.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Bacon. We were talking about bacon, and somebody asked the question, are you going to be eating bacon before your speech or after your speech? That was a question.
And then we talked about that because we had to. And I said, I don't think it's going to be until after because that's when the awesome bacon event happens. All right, let's wrap this up. Cat Mac asked the question. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I remember the question.
All right. So everyone, thanks for sticking around for the after party. And we will see you next week when we're going to have Aaron sitting like right here. And
in studio guests.
In studio. I like when we have in studio guests. It's fun. Yeah. It's so much more interactive and it's just so much more fun.
Yeah, we get to go out to dinner or something.
Yeah. All right. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later. And remember, never stop learning.
Have a great weekend. Have a good week.
I'm not going to play the outro song again. I'm just going to end this.
All right.
See ya.
Guys. Bye.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.